Hi everyone. Very happy new year to all of you. I hope you all had a very good time, guys. Just let me know how's your year so far. And in this workshop, I am going to walk you through with the right strategies and the secret funnel through which you can get high ticket international clients. No theory, no fluff, only real strategies. And I'm going to show you the proof that yes, this strategy works in 2025 and 2026. And you can also get high ticket international clients by using just this theory, this framework that I'm going to talk about. So I'm going to show you the live examples through not through the screenshots, but through the live dashboards and how you can implement the same strategy to get high ticket international clients for your business, right? So I am going to start in the next 2 minutes maximum. But before that, I would like to know where are you all from today? If you can just quickly write down, guys, where are you from? We have to make this session very engaging so that like we will be able to learn faster. So Madan Gopalji says he is from Chennai. Hi Madan Gopalji, I hope you had a very good year so far. So we have people from South and from, oh, we have people from Delhi as well. Hi guys. I am also from Delhi, just for your kind information. Now, oh, we have someone from Tamil Nadu as well. That's great. That's great. Someone from Surat, Taran Patel. Hi, Tarangji. What's up? That's great, guys. So we have people from all over the India right now. Oh, someone is from Assam. Wow, guys, what is the situation over there? Is it calm or is it still uh something's going on in your state? Oh, things have settled down. That's great to hear. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, okay. So I wish you a very happy new year. And this is the next 3 hours that you're gonna spend in just learning about the new stuff, the practical one, and not any theoretical. Just before I start in, guys, I just want to tell you that why you should be spending next 3 hours with me by not introducing myself, but the results that I have got for myself by implementing the strategies that I'm going to teach you now. Okay. So I'm just going to share my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen so that I can quickly show you the right strategies that I have used for myself to generate such kind of results. So I hope everybody can see my screen now. If you can quickly confirm, but just typing yes maybe or why. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Madan Gopalji. Okay, guys. So now through this strategy that I'm going to reveal in the next 3 hours, with this strategy, I got this result where people from different uh, countries have reached out to me and have requested to me that they want me in their team. How? So, for example, like look at this person from look at this person Joao. Now, this person is from Portugal. He is the founder and CEO of Mystic Finance, guys. Mystic Finance holds $10 million in their wallet. $10 million, right? So how this works? So if I just show you the message. So he mentioned to me that, hi Rohan, thanks for accepting my request. You know what does that mean? This means that the CEO who owns $10 million in his wallet sent me a connection request and then also saying that, hi Rohan, thanks for accepting my request. That means that I did not reach out to this person. He was the first one to send me a connection request, and then I just accepted his connection request. After that, I am looking for someone to lead growth in two Web3 products I am building, and your profile seemed interesting. Would you be interested in exploring things? So that's how things work. If you have a right strategy, if you know the right method to reach out to your ICP, then anybody can get high ticket clients, international clients from anywhere in the world, right? Now, this example is from Portugal, Lisbon. Now, I'm going to show you another example from Sweden. So this Sukesh Kumar Tedla, who is the CEO and founder of Cryptos. He is the chairman of Swedish Blockchain Association. He is based out of Gothenburg, guys. Gothenburg. That is where he is from. Now, this person has reached out to me as well. I just have to go back in the history. You see, again, the first message was from this person and not from my side. That means I did not reach out to this person. Hi, Rohan. Seems like you got a good experience running campaigns and getting the brand out. I was wondering if you would be open for a call to discuss potential synergies and exploring opportunities. Now, guys, you see what is happening? People are reaching out to me, and I'm not the one who is reaching out to them. That is what I have done for my profile and for my approach. Now, another example. I have many examples like this, but I'm going to show you the topmost examples that I have. Now, this person who is a founder of Lumina Clippers, he has raised 100 million for Web3 brands, guys, $100 million. And he is based out of Dubai, UAE. Now, if I just show you the conversation, you see, hi man, got an opportunity for you to help me in growth hacking for a new crypto startup leading up to TGE. Again, he was the first one to send me a message and I was not the first one to send him a message. That's what happens when you use the right system and the right approach. This is just the approach that I have showed you. Now, I wanted to show you this thing as well, where if I just go into this part, yeah. Okay, just give me a second, guys. Now, guys, look at this. He is the same person which I just showed you, Reese McKay. He's the same person. And then he asked me, Rohan, send me your SOL address. Is anyone here today who understands crypto? Anyone who understands crypto, how crypto works, how can you accept payments in crypto? Anyone? Okay, we have one people who understands crypto. That's great, guys. So he asked for my SOL address. I immediately sent him my SOL address, and he said he confirmed me. Rohan, $250. I said yes. Then what he said, I sent you $500 for the next 2 weeks. That means I was charging $250 for a week of work. That means in a month I am gonna make $1,000 from just one single client. That is the impact that you will create through LinkedIn if you reach out to the right ICP. And you did you notice one thing? I was not the one who reached out. He was the one who reached out to me. High paying ticket client is reaching out to you to offer you your price in whichever price you want to work with. That is what the impact you need to create with your LinkedIn profile. And guys, I don't post daily. I never post content daily. Even if you go back in my profile and if I just show you, so my last post, I think it was, I'm not sure. Yeah, it is 1 month back, guys, 1 month back. But still, this system is consistently generating leads for me. Not just the leads, but the thing that you always chase, the vanity metrics. I hate vanity metrics, guys. Let me be honest with you. I hate vanity metrics. I don't need likes, I don't need comments, I don't need followers. But still, I get all of these things as a added award. And if I just show you how, so as you can see that like my last activity was 1 month back, and if I just go to my view profile, and then over here, if I just go to my show all analytics post section, and then if I just show you the followers, so you can see in the past 28 days, that's how my follower count has been increased in the past 28 days. And if I just change it to the cumulative from cumulative daily, you can see that almost daily I am getting at least one follower. This is a vanity metric, guys, which I never chase. I hate the number of followers that I get. I will tell you why I hate it. I don't need followers. I don't need likes on my post. I actually don't need it. Why I'm not chasing all these things? There's a reason behind it. And the moment I will start chasing them, I will never get the inbound leads and high ticket international clients. So my focus is not on getting 100 plus likes on my post. My focus is on getting 10 clients per month, and that too high ticket. So you need to decide what you want to achieve, whether you want likes on your post or you want clients through the content that you are posting. There's a strategic difference that you need to understand, right? What after that? Now, this is just a one example. Then another person, great. I can send USDT ERC20. Send me. I will send now. So he sent me this message at 11 p.m. Right? I forwarded my address to him at 11:03 p.m. As you can see, 11:03 p.m. And by 11:05 p.m., guys, I received $2,000 in my wallet. $2,000, guys. Not just this, I can show you the very recent one. This is the amount that I have received, 83,639 INR in my bank account on the date this 12th December, 4th, sorry, 4th December 2025. This is year, month, and date. 83,000 for just 1 month of work, guys. Just 1 month of work. That is the impact that you need to create when you use the right system. And if I just show you some more screenshot just for your reference, then over here on 17th May, I received this much amount in my bank account. This is an again international transfer, 1,80,000 INR. So you see over here in this webinar, I am not gonna talk about how you can make 10,000, 20,000, or 30,000 INR in a month. No, I am gonna show you the method through which you can make 50,000 rupees from one client. And now it depends on you whether you can handle 10 clients, 5 clients, 20 clients, 50 clients in a month or not. So if you have a capacity and if you're ready to burden yourself with the client's work, then guys, be ready, because people are ready to offer you money. People are ready to pay you whatever amount you will ask them. The one thing that you need to do is you need to just show your content to the right people at the right time. Everybody says on LinkedIn that just post content daily, people will notice you and they will message you. My question to you is, since how much time you have been posting content on LinkedIn, and have you ever got results? Have you ever got results, guys? By posting content on LinkedIn, have you ever got clients, your dream clients? Taran says no. Anyone else who got clients by posting content daily? Madan Gopal says no. But still everyone says post content daily and you will get clients. If this is true, then why I am not getting clients by posting content daily? Because guys, you are not following a structure. You are not following a method. And this is the method that I'm going to talk about in the next 3 hours. So are you all excited? If yes, then guys, just raise your hand or just type yes. And then I'm going to show you the right method. Hi, Dave. How are you doing today? Okay, so people have started raising their hands. That's great, guys. It's so good to see so many people joining today in 2026. This is the very first day that I am spending with you. You are spending with me, and I am just loving the energy that you guys are giving me. Thank you so much, guys, for showing up and making this workshop a next level thing. So now let's come straight to the point. What the mistake that we are doing? See, what happens is, okay, so let me go to this. So what happens, guys? You are posting content, right? But you are not following the structure. Maybe most of you might have heard this structure where the the upper part of this triangle stands for tofu. The second part, the mid part of this triangle stands for bofu. Oh, sorry, mofu. And the last part of this triangle stands for bofu. Now, what most of you are doing right now is you are posting content in the tofu category. The content that you write on LinkedIn is in that tofu category. And remember, you will never get sales in the tofu category. Because when you post content according to the tofu category, tofu stands for top of the funnel. So when you post content according to the tofu category, you are not attracting your ICP. You are attracting only likers and commenters. That is vanity metrics is what you are chasing. If you need clients, you don't need to chase tofu. You need to chase bofu. That is where the clients are. And you need to write content for the bofu category. So if you want engagement, write for tofu category. And I never write for tofu category, right? I always write for the bofu category because this is where the clients are. Now, how are you writing content for the tofu category and not for the bofu category? So there is a percentage that you need to follow. So let's say you are posting content daily. Out of that, 60% content, okay, remember this guys, 60% content should be tofu category content. Okay, so 60% content should be your tofu category content, and your bofu category content should be your 10 to 15%, not more than this. Now, what most of you are doing is that you guys are writing content, okay? But after that, you don't have a system to transfer the people who engage with your content to the Mofu, and then from Mofu to Bofu. That is what you need to learn. The moment you will be able to learn this, then with your content, people will get converted in the BOFU category. That is where the sales will happen. And then you will be able to charge, let's say, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $500 a month, whatever you can charge, right? I'm not going into the positioning where why clients shall pay me $1,000 a month for, let's say, managing their email marketing program, right? Now, that is a positioning that you need to position for yourself, right? So I'm not going into how that will happen, but I'm going into that how you will be able to reach to the right people who can afford to pay you $1,000 a month just for one service. So now imagine one thing, guys, which is the biggest mistake most of the people are doing in this room, where what they used to do is they reached out to an audience, then they quote, let's say 20,000 rupees or 30,000 rupees. And then the client says, you know what, Rohan, I don't have a budget right now. Can you do this work for me in 10,000 rupees? Or I talked to another competitor of yours and they're ready to do the same kind of work that you are promising me in just less than 10,000 rupees. Have you ever faced this situation in your life where client just devalue your value, your service, and then ask you that can you do it for less than 10,000 or for less than any other price? Have you ever been into this situation? Has someone been into this situation where you asked higher amount and the client immediately asked you or told you that I don't have a budget to do this. I can only pay you 10,000 or 20,000. Is that something that you have ever faced? Anyone? Anyone, guys? Okay, I can see 5 people have faced this problem where you asked X amount of money, but client agrees to pay you X divided by 2 amount of money. That means 50% discount. And that is the biggest problem that you have because you are reaching to an ICP who is only making, let's say, your ticket size is uh, 50,000 rupees, okay? That you want to charge 50,000 rupees per client. And you are reaching to an ICP who is earning 1 lakh rupees a month. Now, what is the mistake you are doing? You are asking 50% of the money that he makes in a month. 50% of the money that he makes in a month. Does that make sense that someone who is making just 1 lakh rupees a month and then they need to grow their business, but can they invest 50,000 rupees in your service? No, they can't. Why? Because the risk that he's going to take is 50% of the revenue that he's making in a month. Now just flip the situation where now you are talking to an ICP who is making, let's say, 5 lakh rupees a month. And now you are charging only 50K thousand, only 50K. That means now you are charging 10% of whatever amount he makes in a month. He is making 5 lakh and you are just charging 10% of that. Now, does that make sense? Can this person afford to pay you 50,000 rupees? Yes, why not? This person can definitely pay you because he is only taking a risk of 10% of the revenue that he makes in a month. Whereas in the first situation, you guys were reaching out to an ICP who was just making 1 lakh rupees a month and you were asking for the 50% amount, which is the 50,000 rupees. So what does that mean? That means that your positioning is wrong. You are not able to reach to the right ICP. You are not able to reach to the right people who can afford to pay you. And that is what you need to identify. And how that will happen when you follow the right system. What is that system? The first approach is improving your content journey. So you need to understand this funnel where tofu content is something very generic in nature. Very generic as in you might have read some content on LinkedIn where it says top 10 AI tools that you should use in 2026. Or let's say top 7 tools to generate LinkedIn content for free. Do you think if someone is writing this type of content, what they will be getting in return? Likes, comments, or leads? If I'm writing a post on top 7 AI tools to write LinkedIn post for free, what else will I get? You think people will reach out to me, oh Rohan, I think you have written a very good post. I want to hire you for my company. Do you think this will gonna happen? No, it will never gonna happen. Wait, I think someone is having a problem in joining. Sorry guys, I'm just checking it out if someone is having a problem in joining the workshop. Okay. So yes, I was telling you this thing that if you're writing such type of content, it's fine, you can, but never expect leads from this category. Never. Now, what you need to do in 2026, you are not gonna charge for the solution. If someone comes to you, let's say a business owner comes to you and they want to grow their business, now don't charge for solution. Give the solution for free according to your experience and knowledge. Tell the exact solution that the business has to implement in order to grow their business, right? Now, how will you make money? You will not make money for giving the solution. You will make money for executing that solution because everybody is looking for a special expertise these days. Nobody wants a person who is a jack of all trades. They want someone who understands their pain problem and knows how to solve that problem from that situation, and that is where you will be able to charge money. So to build trust in the tofu category, guys, to build trust in the tofu category, give the solution for free. Understand who is your ICP. If your ICP are the business owners, let's say you are an SEO expert and you provide SEO services to the SaaS businesses, right? So instead of writing that Google update, or instead of writing how to do a keyword research with SEMrush or Ahref, no, talk the real problems that your ICP faces, which is how a SaaS owner can rank their website in just 3 months, or use this strategy to improve the ranking of your brand keywords as a SaaS owner. Give the exact solution in the tofu category. talk about the problem in the tofu category. When you talk about the problem, the business owner will realize, oh, this man knows something that I have not heard of. His experience might be crucial for my business, so I should reach out to this person. And that is where your next process comes in, from tofu to mofu category, because now you're talking about a problem that a business owner is facing. That means you have got their attention. So this is the first step of writing the content in the tofu category. Grab the attention of your ICP. Now, in the mofu category, whichever problem you discussed, talk about the solution of that problem. Talk how, as an expert, you shall be approaching that particular problem. What type of solution you will be implementing. Maybe you have 5 different ways to solve that problem. Maybe you have 10 different ways to find out the solution of that problem through Google Search Console, or all the solution lies inside the Google Search Console. Talk about that solution in the MOFU category so that your ICP will notice that, oh, yes, this is how I should be solving this problem. But now the question comes in. Your ICP will think, can I do this my own? Do I have time to implement this? No, I don't have time. I'm looking for a solution. I need someone to do it for me. I can't spend time because I have to give time to other departments as well. I can't sit today to do the SEO. I don't have time because SEO requires continuous efforts, and I can't do this. Now, this is where the lead will happen, which is the BOFU category, bottom of the funnel category. Now you talk about your experience, that how you helped XYZ company got 100 plus leads in 3 months of time by implementing the same strategy. Give, make use of sandwich model. Give a reason to your ICP so that they come to you and leave their doubt. In the MOFU category, they have a doubt. They are confused that shall I do this because I have got the solution, or shall I hire this person? In the POFO category, you are basically using the sandwich model where you are giving them a reason that, like, don't waste your time, reach out to me because I have an expertise and I can solve your problem in only 30 to 90 days. If you will sit and do it yourself, it will take you, let's say, 12 months or 24 months. And in those months, you have to burn your money, you have to burn your time, you have to burn everything. But if you hire me, I will not just save your time, but I will also save your money. That is what you need to do in the BOFU category. So in the TOFU category, talk about the problem of your ICP. In the MOFU category, talk about the solution of the same problem that you discuss in the TOFU category. And in the BOFU category, make use of sandwich model to convince your ICP to reach out to you. If you follow this structure, which is 60% your TOFU content, and then your 30, 25 to 30%, sorry, 30 to 35, it should be 30 to 35. And your 30 to 35% should be inside your MOFU category. So talk about the problem in the TOFU category, talk about the solution of the same problem in the middle of the funnel category, and then by making use of sandwich model, talk how you can solve this problem in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, or whatever time frame you can. And this is where your sale will happen. So if you want sale, then this is where the sale will happen in the BOFU category. So if you're chasing likes, comment, and shares, stop it from today. Don't chase them. I never look at how many likes I'm getting per post. I never look at how many comments I have got. All I look at is how many clients I have got by posting 30 pieces of content in last month. Because if I'm spending my time in writing a content, that means that time should get monetized. If I'm writing content, that means that content should get monetized. And that is what I always chase. If you're liking my content, you are not giving me money, and I will never be able to earn my bread and butter. Your likes is not my bread and butter, but your impression and your views are my bread and butter. So if you're viewing my content and if you're reaching out to me, that is how I will make money. Does that make sense, guys? Does this thing make sense? Do you all agree with me? Can I see, guys, do you all agree with me? If you have understood the concept, after this, I am going to show you how you can implement this with the right methods and how to achieve tofu, mofu, and bofu category content. Okay, so I see a lot of yes. That's great, guys. Thank you so much for engaging. But before we go ahead, I want to okay, wait, how to do this? I want to launch a poll where I want to know about who you are. So, guys, on your screen right now, you will be able to see one poll which asks you what best describes you. Are you a freelancer? Are you an agency owner? Or maybe you are a business owner? Or maybe you are working as a marketer? Or you are a student? Or you are a SaaS owner? So I want to understand who you are, guys, because this will help me to understand where should I take this workshop, in which direction, basically. So we have a lot of business owners, guys. 50% of the people are the business owners today. That's great. More than 50% people are the business owners today. That's great. Can I see some more answers? And then I'm gonna just quickly switch off the poll. We have freelancers as well and the agency owners as well. That's great. That's great. Apparently, we don't have student in the house today. Oh, no worries. Okay, so in just 5 more seconds, I am just closing the poll. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thanks everyone for participating in the poll. So we have a majority of business owners in the house and then the freelancers. That's great, guys. Now, the next step is how will you make sure to write the content in the tofu, mofu, and bofu category? So I use this tool called Trello. Okay, so I use this tool called Trello. I am not sure how many of you have used this tool till now, but this is a very, very good tool to micromanage your things with your teammates or with anyone, or even if you're working independently, you can still use this tool. So I use this tool to micromanage my task on LinkedIn, where I make sure that like whatever content I am posting, so what content has been posted, which content is ready to post, and which content is in the progress, and then what topics I need to write on. Okay, because I have seen a lot many times that people complain this like I don't know what to post because I don't have any idea, or maybe I'm afraid of posting content on LinkedIn that I'm going to talk about later in this workshop. But why I use this tool? So that I can maintain that how much content has been posted in these three categories that I've just talked about: tofu, mofu, and bofu category. But how I write this content? So guys, I don't write the content first of all. Okay? After coming of AI, I never write the content. But do I use ChatGPT like this, where I just go on ChatGPT and just say that write me a content? Okay, I'm not gonna use this prompt on my chat GPT because this is gonna give you very detailed answer. The reason is that like I have fed it according to my tone, so I'm gonna make use of incognito mode. So over here, I am gonna just give a prompt. Write me a write me a LinkedIn post on the topic. Let's say I want to write today about uh, post content according to tofu, mofu, and bofu category. Do you think I write content by making use of ChatGPT like this? No. You know why? The problem is it gives a very generic content which nobody wants to hear or read on LinkedIn. Now, this content has no personalization. This content has no value. Now, just imagine people who is reading this content, can't they do ChatGPT to read such type of content? Well, yes, they can. And if they can, then why they should follow you, and why they should consider you as an expert in your niche. So this is not going to work. If you're using ChatGPT like this, stop doing this from today. According to your industry, stop doing this. What you need to do, you need to feed ChatGPT first, that how a business owner should think to create content for LinkedIn. So I'm just gonna use of this. Tell me how I write content on LinkedIn. Tell me the framework that I have given to you. through which you create content for my LinkedIn account in my tone and voice. So guys, the people who don't know, I basically use this tool called Whisper Flow. This is a very, very killer tool. It's a free tool. You don't have to pay anything for this to use this tool. This tool is a speech to text tool where it removes all your or all these things that you repeat while saying, and it corrects your prompt as well. So this tool saves a lot of your time because when you write, you only write 50-60 words per minute. But when you speak somewhere around 150 to 200 words per minute. That means you can save 4x of your time by using this tool, Whisperflow. And there's another alternative of this tool called Willow Voice. Willow Voice. So you can use both of these tools. Both of these tools are free. And it works on every devices, on your Mac, on your Windows, on your iPhones, on your Android. It works everywhere, and they are very, very special tools. Okay, so I use this tool to just write this prompt, and now I'm just gonna hit enter, and now you will see that I use a proper framework to write content for my LinkedIn. So that has been completely fed to my chat GPT. Okay, so my core philosophy is that I don't give any generic advice. I hate it. I have instructed my ChatGPT not to give any generic advice. Just ignore that. No motivational fluff, no top 5 tips unless backed by lived experience, and no guru tone. So I don't write on such things. Okay. And then my master framework is tofu, mofu, and bofu that I've already talked about. Right. Then in the tofu category, visibility and reliability, put the right people into your world. What I talk about, pay in your ICP already feels. That means my tofu category post is on something that is a problem of my ICP. I hope everybody understands what is an ICP, which is an ideal customer profile. Okay. Then misconceptions that they believe in. So there are a lot of myths in their industry, right? So let's say I am working with a SaaS owners. So now I know that there are a lot of myth in the SaaS industry that they can't rank in 30 days or they can't rank for the highly competitive keywords. So misconceptions that they believe in, emotional frustrations, which is being invisible, that is a problem of my ICP. They are confused how to solve that problem. They are stuck on that problem for many, many years or many, many months now. Patterns you have noticed across freelancers and founders. That means I also compare myself with the freelancers and the other people. So if you're a SaaS owner and maybe you have hired someone in the past through which you have a very bad experience and now you're afraid of taking the decision in the same industry, that is where I also compare my content. So the tone that I use is observational, calm confidence, and I have seen this many times. This is what the tone I've used in the structure line hook. In the hook, I basically maintain curiosity or contrarian or pattern based. So it's not always where I just say the curiosity hook line, but it's sometimes the contrarian and the pattern based as well. Then problem amplification make them feel seen, that I know your problem. I understand what you are facing right now. I don't teach. I don't give a vibe that I know because I am a teacher. No, right? And then closing thought provoking, not CTA heavy. That means there are two types of ending that you can do: soft ending and the hard ending, which is soft CTA and the hard CTA. So you will observe one thing in my post, that not every time I'm doing hard selling. Sometimes I do soft selling as well. There's a reason behind it why I do it, which I will tell you later in this module. And then if I go in the with the MOFU category, which is authority and the trust category, where I talked about this person understand the game at a deeper level. So now I'm talking about a particular solution of the problem that I discussed in the BOFU category. So I'm not giving you very random advices that do this and do that, your problem will be solved. No, I'm giving the exact solution that you should be doing to tackle that problem, which you might not have heard from anywhere, because I am been into this industry for the past 8 years now. So I understand my ICP better. I understand their problem because I have been into their space a lot many times. So I know what kind of problem they might be facing and how they can solve that problem. That is what I have written down. What I talk about the systems, the framework, step by step thinking, mistakes you have made, what changed results for you or your clients. That is what I talked about. My tone is teacher, not preacher. Then comes clear, structure, grounded, and experience back. You will see this experience back structure in my every framework, because I have fed my ChatGPT the experience that I have got in the past 8 years. So it understands that what is my experience, what I have faced, and what I have not faced. And remember, guys, these 3,000, these 4,000 people that I have in my network, they are here because they want to learn from my experience and not from the ChatGPT content. This is the main reason why I've clearly mentioned in my ChatGPT as well that you should be using my experience to answer that solution. This is the main reason why these people who are following me, why they are following me, this is the main reason. Okay, so you also have to maintain this part. Now, next is structure is hook, context from experience, framework system, why most people fail, and actionable takeaway, right? And I don't use very jargons, very complex jargons. I explain it so that anybody can understand it. Even if a CTO is reading my content, then they should be able to understand it. Now just imagine, guys, a finance person has been given a task in their company to solve that problem in the marketing, and I am using complex jargons which finance person does not understand. So how that person will be able to know that I know their solution? That is why I explain it in a very simple words. And then this is where I make money. Bottom of the funnel, guys. So if you want to make money, just like I showed you, 1,80,000 rupees or $500 for the 2 weeks, that means $1,000 for 1 month. $2,000 for just one month of work, right? So if you want to make such type of money, even this guys, this Fabio Paleoni, 18,969, 32,504. So if you want to make this type of money, I make this money in the BOFO category. How? So qualify buyers without pitching aggressively. Who shouldn't do something, readiness indicators, self-diagnosis questions, behind the scenes of your process, and case study style thinking. That is what I told you in the starting of this workshop. And my tone is always direct, honest, and slightly exclamatory, right? And then structure is disqualifying hook. This is not for you if you are making this mistake. Truth bomb, clear system mention, and invitation. And my CTA is, if this resonated, you already know what to do. That means that again, I am doing hard selling over here, right? Then my hook framework is there. I have told it like how to write the hooks, then what type of writing voice it should be using, my content filters, you mentally ask why this works for you, all these things. Now with this complete framework, I write the content. And now what I'm gonna do, guys, okay, wait, I basically make this mistake. So now again I'm gonna go on this, write me a LinkedIn post on the topic, use tofu, mofu, and bofu in your content style. Okay, now I'm gonna copy the same prompt in my Fed ChatGPT as well. Oh, sorry. Now you will see the difference in the two content, difference in the two posts from the same platform, which is the ChatGPT. So you see, it started with most people think running live workshops on Zoom is about teaching more. Uh, Wait, let me go into the new chat. Mm, it is, yeah. Most people don't fail on LinkedIn because of consistency. They fail because they post without a funnel. And look at this one. Happy to, but I need one quick thing. What's the topic you want to post about? Arey, this is the only topic, yeah. Topic is, yes. Now you can see that I am not logged into my ChatGPT, right? Most content fails for one simple reason: it talks to everyone the same way, but your audience isn't at the same stage. And now, if you just check this one, most people don't fail on LinkedIn because of consistency. They fail because they post without a funnel. Over here, I am directly talking to my ICP, but if you come over here, most content fails for one simple reason, it talks to everyone the same way. This is a generic advice that you will get, but over here, you are not getting any generic advice. I never start with tips. I start with a pattern I keep seeing, a mistake I personally made, a problem in my DMs are filled with. And over here, you will see, did you know most people get this wrong? Here's a simple way to think about. So this is the problem with your ChatGPT. If you're using ChatGPT to create content for your LinkedIn, so don't do this. Now, with the help of my framework, I create content according to the tofu, mofo, and bofu category, and then I basically transfer them into the ready to post section. So this is, you can see that images and all such stuff. Even for the images, I'm using AI, and this is how I write content. Now, I just need to copy this content, download the image, post it on my LinkedIn, and that's it. The moment I will do it, after that, what will happen? I will only shift this particular card from ready to post section to my posted section. This will indicate that, okay, the content has been posted now. I can do this now as well. So right now it's in ready to post. So let's do one thing. Let me just copy the complete post. And now I'll go to my LinkedIn. And then let me just paste the content. And then after that, let me just download the image that I have already created. Okay, the image has been downloaded, and then I will just go upload from computer. Where's the image? Yeah, this is the image. That's it. And now I just need to click on post. That's it. My work is done. And once this is done, I am gonna basically transfer this card from this to this. Now I can clearly see that how many content I have posted till now on my profile. So this is how I make use of Trello, and I always remain in advance because now I don't have to go back and find out the content that I need to post every time. So this is how I solve the problem. But in 2026, I'm not doing this because this is a wastage of time, because I have to create content again. You have to spend time, right? You have to spend time in identifying what content you need to post. Then you need to go to ChatGPT to write that content. Then you need to prepare the image using another AI. Maybe you can use Ideogram or you can use Gemini, whichever platform you want to use. You can use it, and then the image will get generated. And then you have to add all the things in Trello, and then you need to do all the things manually. So this I don't do in 2026. I don't do this. I run all the systems on automation, and I want to show you live that how this thing works. Uh, yeah, I think so. This one, yes. Mm. No, 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 not this one. LinkedIn Rohan post yes. I want to show you this one, guys. So what happens is that, as I mentioned you that like I don't post manually now. So what I do? Let me just show you that part first. Okay. So this is the thing that happens, guys. I have basically given an AI agent three persons profile. Okay. On the basis of that, in the last 24 hours, I get post one. So let's say those three creators has posted some content. Okay. So what will happen? I will get whatever content they have posted on LinkedIn on my Telegram. Post one, post two, and then post three. Okay. If I just click on view original, you will be able to see the same content on LinkedIn as well. So this Justin, if you know you couldn't fail, this is a post two, and you can see full post. If you knew you couldn't fail. So this is a post two. Now I get a list like this on my Telegram. Then I need to decide on which content I need to rewrite. So let's say I pick three. Okay. So now it says got it processing post. So this time I have picked post three, which is this one. Here's the question of the week, right? Now, what happens next? It asks me what type of content you want to create. You want only textual content, or you want image plus text, or you want carousel. In the carousel, it can create three images, or you want a poll. So it asks me what type of content you want to create, and then I tell it that I want type 3. Type 3 is carousel. So I want post 2, the original post 2, to be reconverted, to be rewritten into a carousel format. Okay. Then type 3. So it says generating 3 images. It got failed somehow. Then let me just show you in another example. Yeah. So type 3, and this is the carousel that it created for me according to the scenario of the post. So whichever post I selected, according to that, it created an images according to whatever I asked. So this is how this thing works. And when I am satisfied, okay, let me just show you. Yeah, over here, when I am satisfied, type 1, approve. Yeah, when I am satisfied, it says posting text only to LinkedIn, and then it says that it has been done. After this message, your content will be posted on LinkedIn. So this is how I am making my process on automation in 2026, where I'm not doing anything. My AI is doing everything. I just have to approve or select. That's it. That is all I have. And this way, I can produce as many content as I want in 2026. And you can also do this, guys. So the method that you are doing right now is completely manual. I showed you the medium method that you can always do, which is like feeding your chat GPT with the right methods, right? And the advanced method that I'm using right now is to automate the complete process is this one that I'm using. You can do this on WhatsApp as well if you want to. Okay, you can do this on WhatsApp. I am doing this on Telegram because I want to keep my conversations sorted. That is why I'm doing this on Telegram. So this is one of the automation that I've just showed you for automating your content journey. Guys, what do you think? How much time you can save with this automation? It can actually solve your biggest problem of creating content every other day to attract ICP. How many of you think, guys, it can solve your content creation problem? Guys, quickly. How many of you think that like it can solve your biggest content creation problem? And with this, I have another question for you on your screen. Let me just show that to you. Mm, Okay, so now I want to ask this question to you on your screen now. What is your primary goal from LinkedIn right now? Is it getting your first client, or getting high paying clients, or building authority, personal brand, or scaling to consistent monthly leads? What is the biggest problem right now, guys, for you? I want everyone to answer this because the moment I will understand your situation, only on the basis of that, I can show you the next process. What is your biggest problem through LinkedIn? Is it getting your first client, or is it getting high paying clients? Or maybe you want to build your personal brand, or maybe you want consistent monthly leads. What you want, guys? So more than 50% of people have said that like they want monthly consistent lead. That is what you guys want, right? Now, to get that into part, what you need to do, uh, you need to work on basically three factors, okay? And what are those factors? Let me just bring that part to you. Yeah, this one. Let me just download this. Okay. So to have a consistent flow of the leads that you want, right? You first need to understand why your competitors are getting clients and not you. What is stopping you from getting clients, right? So how will you be able to do that? For that, you need to understand why your competitors are ranking at the top and why not you. Okay. And how will you understand that part that I'm going to teach you live now? So, how many of you understand this part where when you go on LinkedIn and if you click on post and activity section, after that, what happens? Whichever content you have posted, right? Let's say I posted this content. Now, I will go into the view analytics part because as I told you guys, I don't care about how many likes I'm getting, right? I don't care. Even if I'm getting 0 likes, that is completely fine. All I care about is how many impressions I'm getting because this is where the money will flow in. So if I click on view analytics part now, you will see that my post have got 719 impressions and it has reached to 223 people on LinkedIn. But this is not interesting for me. I want to know whether these 223 people are my ICP or not. Because if wrong set of people are viewing my content, it does not make any sense to me because I'm not gonna get a business. So first thing is you need to identify who is your ICP, right? After that, this activity will work it out. So first identify to whom you want to show your content. If you're an agency owner, think why are you writing a content and for whom you are writing a content. The moment you will get this answer, after that, do this activity that I'm going to do now. So I've got 223 people. Okay. Now I'm going to go on this show all. Now you see that my post has got 8.5% impression from the people working in a company which has got 10,000 plus employees. Now they are not my ICP. The person who is working in this company, I don't care about them because I'm not going to get the business from them. So I just ignore these people. Even in fact, I ignore this category as well. The person who is working in a 1,000 plus people company. So I don't cater to these two categories at all. I only cater to mostly 11 to 50 and 1 to 10 because I know these are the people who might need my solution for sure. So I always make sure that my content is reaching to the right audience. And this is what is happening right now in my case. My content is reaching to the right audience to which I want to show my content. But this is not the only thing that we should be looking at. After that, the next thing that we should be looking at is job title. Since I'm providing the marketing services, so I don't want to talk to the marketers because I know that the moment I will sell my service to a marketer, what they will say, Rohan, you know what? I need time to discuss your proposal with internally with my CEO, and then I will get back to you. Now, just imagine, guys, I spent 60 minutes explaining my service to that person, and in the end, what he said, Rohan, you know what? I'm not a concerned person to take the decision on the behalf of a company. I need to reconfirm with my CEO that whether we can afford to pay you or not. Now, the moment I hear this, what happens next? That person will go, talks internally, and explain in just 5 minutes whatever I explained in the 60 minutes. Do you think he will be able to explain internally with the same energy and with the same emotions that I spent in the last 60 minutes with that person? No, that is not going to happen. So eventually what will happen? Sale will not going to close because CEO was not on that call. This is the main reason why I know who is my ICP. My ICP are the people who can take decision on the behalf of a company immediately on the call. Because if they can't take the decision, that means those are not my target audience. I just have to like stay away from them because if they're gonna come on a call, that means that like they're gonna eat my mind, my time, and then I'm not gonna get the business. So I always make sure that like I get the impression from the right kind of people, from the decision makers of the company, which is founder, co-founder, business owner, or the CMO who is at a very higher level in a company from the past 3 4 years. That is how these things work, right? So the moment this thing works, after that what happens next is location. Now this is the problem on my profile currently, that I am getting impression from the wrong set of people on my profile because I want to attract people from Portugal, from USA, from Sweden, from other countries who can pay me the amount that I want to get. But the moment my content reaches in the Asia, I'm not so happy at all. And why this transition has been happened, the reason is that like I am taking a lot of workshops, so I have got connected with a lot of people from India only because this workshop, the GH camps through which you all signed up. I hope you all remember that like you signed up on this website. So you just studied about this website and then you signed up on this website, right? So I got connected with all of you. And when I got connected with you, my post started reaching to you. And this is the main reason why my impressions are coming from the India, and that is not my ICP. And just because of this reason, what I did, I created another LinkedIn account of my name just because of this reason. So this is the LinkedIn account that I am using for Indian people now, because my LinkedIn reach has been hampered over here. So I found out a solution that like I can't connect with the Indian people on my LinkedIn account because that is not letting me reach to my ICP. That is stopping me to get high ticket clients. So what I've did first, I created another account where I am just connected with the Indian people. In this account, I'm only connected with the Indian audience. That's it. So it's a very recent account. You can see that like I have got 196 connections only. So this is what I'm trying to build out. And this account, guys, let me just show you one very interesting thing. I'm using the exact same strategy that I just told you, and look at the impressions that I'm getting. 9,285 impressions on just one single post. 1,611 impressions on another single post. Okay. Then 1,099 impressions on another single post. So this is what I'm using, guys, what I'm using. And by the way, I teach in the classrooms. So this is, you can see me that like I'm teaching in this college. So college name is, guys, SSCBS. So this is where I am teaching for the past 4 years now. And I have trained over 1,000 plus students already in this college, guys. So this is a college where I've been teaching for the past 4 years. And you can check out my, where is it? So if I just go on my LinkedIn, and if you just scroll down a little bit, oh sorry, in the post and activity section, if you just scroll down a little bit, you will be able to see me handling certificates to a lot of students. So you can see me standing over here, and then a lot of people have talked about me and the other stuff. I can quickly show you. So this is again me, guys, handing over the certificate. And then you can see me, a heartful thank you to Ron Gatti and Shivam Bansal sir. And then some more images. So over here, I would like to thank one of the best professors, Shivam Bansal and Ron Gatti sir, for giving me immense knowledge support. And then if I just scroll more down, so you can see a lot of people have mentioned about us. So these are the testimonials that I've got from the real people. So you can just go and check it out, the real testimonials that I've got. So gratitude post, I just have to make a moment to appreciate Ronglati, the wizard when it comes to email AI automation and LinkedIn scraping hacks. So she's the founder of Hernex AI, Priyanka Jha, who has given me this one. Priyanka Jha, founder of Hernex AI. And then this Sonu Shekharan, he is the sales manager in Adobe. So he's a sales manager in Adobe, and he has clearly mentioned the finished Ronglati LinkedIn Growth Machine workshop by GS Camps absolutely packed with gold. Learn how to use tools like Crystal Notes to decode LinkedIn personas, so many things. Similarly, Syed Afza, who is the UX and UI designer, has also mentioned I ran a super insightful webinar on advanced LinkedIn outreach on July 17th. So a lot of people have given me a lot of feedback and the testimonials and all the stuff. So you can see me teaching in right over here, Shai Sukhdev College of Business Studies, standing right over here, right? So this is a little bit about me, guys. But I was not teaching you, I was not telling you this part. I was actually showing you that like how easy it is to get right number of impressions by reaching to the right kind of people. Now, what you need to do is coming back to that one. So as I told you that like I am getting the wrong set of impression from the wrong set of people. So I immediately took this section, and now what I'm doing, I am basically removing all the people from India. So what I used to do is like, let's say, okay, before I do that, let me just also show you this part, industry section. Now, previously we looked at founder, which is a job title. Now we need to see the industry. So I want to see whom I'm serving, whether I'm serving tech industry or I'm serving advertising services or I'm into financial services. So that is what I'm also checking it out, because I don't provide my services to, let's say, advertising people. So this is the wrong kind of people who are viewing my content. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna click on advertising service. I'm gonna copy it. Then on LinkedIn, I'm gonna type advertising services in the search bar. Okay. Then I'm gonna go in the section called people. Guys, one sec, huh? Mhm. Yeah. So now you also need to write. You also can use this inverted comma. I'll tell you later on that why I'm using the inverted commas. Now, in the people section, I will be clicking on first. I just want to ask how many of you understand first degree, second degree, and third degree connections? Is there anyone who does not understand first degree, second degree, and third degree connections? It is very important, guys. If you don't know, just let me know quickly so that I can explain you that like how first degree, second degree, and third degree connection works. Just quickly, guys. Okay, Arjun says, please explain. Okay, cool. So, guys, on LinkedIn, there's something called connections degree. Okay, so what happens is like when you are on your home page, okay. So, oh, wait. Okay, sorry, my bad. Yeah. So when you're on a home page, so you see Akash Sehgal, it has been written on second degree. Okay. Now if I scroll down, Ilyas Anwar, first degree. Then this Francisca, first degree. I want to show you the third degree as well. Wait. Uh, Okay, I can't see third degree now. I can see Shonar second degree, but I can't see third degree. Okay, no problem. So I can just quickly click on third degree, and now if I just click on third degree and remove the first degree, then I can quickly show you that like Soumya Garg, she's my third degree connection. Now what does this mean? This means that first degree connections are those connections with whom you are directly connected on LinkedIn. So this connection, Vanshika Gakhar. So if I just click on, if I just open her profile, you can see that I am connected to her. Remove connection. That means I'm connected to her. So first degree connections are those connections with whom I am directly connected on LinkedIn. Those are known as first degree connections. Okay. What is a second degree connection? Second degree connection means that there is something common between them, between me and them. Okay. What does that mean? So Manish Chandalia. So this second degree connection is basically that I am not connected to this person, but there is a mutual connection between that person and me. So between Manish and me, there is a mutual connection which is Kashish Malhotra. So Kashish Malhotra, I am connected to Kashish Malhotra. He is also connected to Kashish Malhotra. That is why Manish Chandalia is my second degree connection. Okay. Now, what is the third degree connection? Third degree connection means third degree connection means uh yeah. So over here, this Ayush Maran. Third degree connection means that I am not connected to that person, plus there are no mutual connections between me and the other person. So between me and Ayush, there are no mutual connections. When there are no mutual connections, that ID will become my third degree connection. So first degree means when you're directly connected with that person on LinkedIn. Second degree means when there is a mutual connection between you and the other person. And third degree means there are no mutual connections. In second and third degree connections, you are not directly connected with the other person. So I hope now it is clear what are second degree, third degree, and first degree, second degree, and third degree connections. Arjun, is it clear? Can you quickly tell me, Arjun? Is this clear? First degree, second degree, and third degree connection. Okay, perfect. By the way, Arjun, where are you from? Now, guys, what I'm gonna do? Oh, you're from Bangalore. Nice, nice. I love Mysore Pak. I always I wanted to eat it, but somehow I never got a chance to eat that. But I just love that mithai, Mysore Pak. I hope you have also tasted that. Okay, so now coming back to this. So as I mentioned, guys, I am because of this problem where my content is reaching to the advertising services and I don't serve to them. I don't write content for them because I don't want to sell to them. So what I always do, I just type advertising services and then I just select first degree. And then I always look at how many people I am connected on LinkedIn who are into advertising services. So these are the people with whom I'm connected on LinkedIn and they are my first degree connections. And because of them, I am getting a wrong reach. For example, like this Ashish Kumar, I can't sell him my service. So what I usually do, I just open the profile and then I just remove that. I will just remove the connection. Although this is decreasing my connection count, I just show you now. Wait. Okay, so you can see that like I've removed this connection because this person is not my ICP, guys. So you need to understand like who is your ICP. Okay, that is why I just removed this person. If this person is your ICP, don't remove it because you can lose your client. So if I just go on my network, you can see right now I have 2794 connections, but this person as well, Kashish Malhotra, he is not my ICP. So what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna click on remove connection. Okay, so now if I refresh it, 2794, it should be 2793. It should be 2793 now, you see? Although it is decreasing my connection count, but it is very important for my profile to reach to the right kind of audience because now I'm training my LinkedIn algorithm to show my content to the right kind of people at the right time. And this is why I spend around 120 minutes in a month to train my LinkedIn algo so that whichever content I'm writing, it should be read by right kind of people. So before you create another set of content, make sure that you remove unwanted people from your LinkedIn account. Remove all of them, but don't remove in just one single day because LinkedIn can ban you. In one single day, remove maximum of 30 people, not more than that. If you do it, then maybe LinkedIn will think, oh, you maybe are spamming something or you are using the feature in a wrong manner. So in just one single day, remove maximum of 30 people. But do it if you want to show your content to the right kind of people. I am removing all the people from this location and not from this location, but from Asia because I don't want to show my content to the Asian people. I want to reach to Americans, to Portugal, to another set of people because that is where my ICP is. So if your ICP is from India, then you don't need to remove the Asian people. Just stay with them. But make sure that you are targeting the right industry. So if your impressions are coming from the wrong set of industry, remove those people who are from the wrong industry. But not every time you need to depend on location. For example, like in my case, I have to be very specific about the location. But in your case, maybe location matters a lot. So, sorry, location doesn't matter. But in your case, industry matters a lot. In my case, both the things matter, right? So, define your ICP, identify your prospect, and on the basis of that, create content, post it, examine what type of impressions you are getting, and then refine your result. Analyze it and then refine your results. That is how LinkedIn algorithm works. So, guys, how is it till now? Have you learned something very unique or very exciting or something that is very knowledgeable? Something that you never heard of or you have never tried of, or that is a uh, eye opener for you? Can I see some yes, guys? Quickly. Okay, I can see some yes now. That's great. Okay, so now coming back to another topic, which is okay, let me just close this. Yeah, let me just close this as well. Yeah. So competitive analysis. Right now, what we did, in the reverse profile engineering, what we did, we first identified our profile. We analyzed how we will be able to reach the right audience. Now we need to analyze that why my competitors are ranking for a selected keywords. So for example, let's say you are a CEO. Okay. So first let me go back to the home. And now let's say you are a CEO and you are looking to hire a growth hacker for your company, a growth hacker who can grow your business to another level. Okay, that is what you want to do. Now, what you will do? You will simply search for growth hacker, right? And now you will hit enter. The moment you will hit enter and then you will go to the people section, what will you see? You will see a list of candidates who have mentioned the growth hacker, and then these people are ranking for this keyword called growth hacker. Why Aman Sharma is ranking at the top and not Ashish Bhote or not Shivam Singh or not Shweta Kumari? Why only Aman Sharma? Now, what will the general activity? General activity will be that once CEO will notice this down, what they will do? They will simply check out the profile, opens it, send the connection request, and then immediately they will start the conversation that, hey, Aman, I want to hire you. But what is the problem? The first problem is that if you're not ranking at the top, then what will happen? You will never receive inbound leads. People will not reach out to you. So first thing is that we need to learn that how we can rank a profile at the top for a selected keyword. For the keyword through which I want inbound leads. If growth hacker is something that I want inbound leads, then I need to rank myself for the growth hacker. So if I'm not ranking at the top, then I will not get inbound leads, hence no business, right? So before I optimize my profile for this keyword, I first want to know why these 10 people on this page are ranking in the top. What they have done, because of that, they are ranking at the top. So I want to know that reason first. So the activity that I'm going to do now, you need to do this activity for at least 20 profiles, guys, 20, 20, because one single profile will not gonna give you the exact answer. At least when you analyze 20 profiles, that is when you will get the answer. And why I'm asking you 20 profiles? Because you don't need to do this activity every month or every day. You need to do this activity just once in your lifetime. If your ICP remains same till the end of your life, if your ICP is always remains same, then you just need to do this activity once in your life. Once. Okay. That is why I'm asking you to spend at least another set of R in analyzing at least 20 profiles, because the more you will analyze, the better result you will be able to identify. Okay. So what you need to do, let's say I want to analyze why Aman Sharma profile is ranking at the top, or let's do one thing. Uh, let's go ahead with Akash Jhanji, who is ranking at the second position. Even his profile looks dead. Let me just see another person. Vikas Trivedi. No, no. Okay, wait. Growth hacker. Yeah. Zomato X cash karo. Yeah, this profile seems interesting. Okay, now you just need to click on more, and then click on save to PDF. Okay, now the profile has been downloaded. Now, what has been done? I have actually downloaded the complete person's profile, the complete LinkedIn profile, right? This is the profile that I have got. Now, I need to go on this tool called Resume Worded. I need to go on this tool called Resume Buddy. It's a free tool. I think for 3 profiles. I'm not sure for how many profiles, but yeah, it's a free tool. So freemium version works for us. And then after that, it has 2 features: Score My Resume and LinkedIn Profile Review. So we will gonna start with LinkedIn Profile Review. Click on Start, and then upload the PDF that you just downloaded. Okay. You can also provide the URL of the LinkedIn, but better way is that like you upload the PDF. So upload the PDF right over here that you just downloaded. So this is the profile that I downloaded. Now, what it's gonna do, it will gonna analyze the complete profile and then it gonna give you a score of that profile out of 100. And then it gonna subdivide the score into different sections to show you that like why that profile is scoring that much amount of number. So this profile has got 51 out of 100. Yeah. But the point is that if you look at the left hand side, then you will be able to see that like his headline has got 9 out of 10, summary has got 5 out of 10, experience have got 2 out of 10, education 10 out of 10, and other 7 out of 10, where it says LinkedIn profile does not has a custom LinkedIn profile URL, location found on your public profile, professional photo is there, skill section is there, certification section is there, but award section is not there. So the moment you will analyze all these things, your score will get improved, right? So as you can see that we don't have a custom URL. That is why over here it shows that like a custom URL is not there. Now, when you come on the score, then if you scroll down, you will be able to see that like what are the key factors, why it is ranking at the top and all such things. So I am not highly dependent on this tool. In fact, no tool is 100% accurate, right? So even though this tool is giving you 51 score, but still this person is ranking at which position? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th. This person is still ranking at 5th position. And this tool is giving only you 51 score. So what I used to do, I used to analyze at least 20 profiles. Then I look at all the sections. Whichever section scored the highest marks, I try to copy that. So let's say this profile is getting in headline 9 out of 10. That means that like his headline, if I copy the exact headline, right, or something like this, then I will be able to get the same number of score in that particular section. Now, when I analyze the second profile, let's say that profile scores 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 in the summary section. That means that like I don't have to copy the summary of this profile. I can go ahead with the summary of the another profile that I checked out, which scored how much marks? 7 out of 10. So this is the main reason why I asked you to do at least analysis of 20 different profiles. And the moment you will analyze it, then you will be able to get to know this is how you can improve the score of your profile. The moment you will do it, then you are basically optimizing a profile to rank for a selected keyword. So if you want to rank for a growth hacker, do this for growth hacker. If you want to rank for a, let's say, CEO of SaaS owner, so search CEO of SaaS, and then you will get a lot of profiles and then rank, then optimize for it. So according to your niche, according to your industry, you need to optimize the profile, right? So this is the one thing. Second thing that you need to do is go on the same profile that you analyze. Now, what did you search? We search for growth hacker. Now on the profile, load the profile completely and then use Control F feature to find out how many times this growth hacker word has been used. So on this profile, out, I think 10-20 times this growth word has been used. Okay. And then when I type growth hacker, then he has used the word growth hacker just once. Growth hacker. So this also indicates, okay, so we have growth manager as well, but not the growth hacker. But that is somewhere relevant to growth hacker. That is why this growth manager is also there. So what happens is that it is basically telling you that like how many times the other person has used this keyword in his profile to rank it for that particular keyword on LinkedIn. So this is known as keyword optimization, which is a concept of SEO. So just like SEO works on search engines, the same way there's a SEO for LinkedIn as well that you need to do. And the better you will do it, the better your position will be in the searches. And this is not only beneficial to freelancers or the agency owners or business owners, but also for the people who are looking for a job. So if you're looking for a client, do this today because you need to optimize your profile completely according to your ICP because your ICP are searching every day on LinkedIn. They are searching every hour, but you are not showing up because you are using the old strategies and not the recent one. Okay. So this is the second step that you need to do in the reverse profile engineering. So the first one is competitive analysis. The second one is keyword optimization. And we have already talked about profile structure. So profile structure is where we talked about that how our profile should look like. Now, the second thing that I want to talk about in the profile structure is okay, I want to ask you a question, right? And the question is, when you send a connection request to your ICP, how many times your connection request gets ignored? You send a connection request, but your ICP is not accepting your connection request. How many of you have faced this problem that you get low connection acceptance rate? Just write me in the chat box if you have faced this problem that you send connection request, but other person does not accept your connection request. Just write me in the chat box, guys. Okay, a lot of people face this problem. And I tell you the solution why you face this problem. The problem is your positioning on the LinkedIn, right? What is the problem? Guys, see, you are not the only person who is sending connection request to a CEO. I am assuming that like you are sending a connection request to a CEO, right? So you are not the only one who is sending a connection request to a CEO. So that means that a CEO might receive on an average 50 connection requests in a day, or let's make it to 60. Now, if a CEO is receiving 60 connection requests in a day, what does that mean? That means that even if that CEO spends somewhere around 1 minute per profile, that means he has to spend 60 minutes, which is 1 hour every day to check out the LinkedIn profiles that he is getting every day. And do you think CEO has this much time to check out and to spend 60 minutes of his day in just checking out the LinkedIn profile? No, he has no time. Why? Because he is a CEO of a company. That means he needs to sit with his finance team. He needs to sit with the sales team. He needs to do internal meetings. He needs to go on tours to close more deals. He needs to sit with investors. He has to spend time with friends and family. And all these things he has to do daily. And during all these activities, do you think he will take out 60 minutes from his busy life just to check out the 60 LinkedIn profiles that he received the connection request every day? He won't. He won't. So what will happen? Even I am not a CEO, but I still have 110 connections pending, which I'm not accepting. You know the reason why? The reason is that they are not my kind of people who can give me business. Now, how do I decide it? They see, I don't open the profiles first. I just look at three factors, guys. And what are those three factors? Profile pic, name, and the headline. If these three things are making sense to me, that is when I will accept the connection request. Otherwise, I will just ignore it. And the same thing is doing your ICP. If you have not optimized your these three things. Now, can you change your name? No. But can you change your profile photo? Yes. Can you change your headline? Yes. So, what is the first observation that we always do? Can I see who the person is? Now, this Annie Khandelwal, she sends me a connection request, but when I'm looking at this profile picture, I can see that like this is not a professional photo. And on LinkedIn, we are not here to share about what I ate yesterday or how I partied last night or how I celebrated my eve of 2026. No. LinkedIn is a place where the CEO are there and they are doing business. They don't have time to listen to your shitty stuff. This Ritika Setia, she has uploaded her selfie. Come on, guys. This is not your Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat. This is a professional platform. How can you upload a selfie and then show it to me and show it to a CEO? Now just imagine Ritika Setia sends a connection request to a CEO of a $10 million company, and he will be like, man, what do I do with your selfie? Nothing. So your profile photo is very crucial. So your profile photo should be clear. Plus, 60% of the frame of the profile photo should be covered with your face. That means your face should be clearly visible. Now, this is not this is a kind of a professional photo, but the problem is the background. He had just cropped a photo and then just expanded it, zoomed it, and then uploaded on LinkedIn. No, you should have a very clear background, right? That is one thing. Second thing is your headline, because we can't change the name, but we can always change the headline. Now, if you look at Ritika Sethia, she has mentioned student of chartered accountancy. Wait, you are a student. What do I do? You are learning some stuff. What do I do? You are doing CA. What do I do? Is it giving me business? No. By connecting with you, am I getting some type of return? No. Then why should I accept your connection request? You have done digital marketing. So what? Anybody can do digital marketing. Can you grow my business? I have no clue. Can you help me get 10 clients in the next 30 days? I don't know. Then why should I spend time with you just because you have mentioned digital marketing on your headline? Does that mean that you can grow my business? No. As a CEO, I am not going to open your profile because I don't have time to look at what you have done. Now it says founder into two, advisor, blockchain, crypto, fintech, and banking. What do I do with blockchain? Blockchain is a term. How do I know that how much experience you have in blockchain? Crypto is a term, guys. I don't know what you have done in crypto. Fintech and banking, it is completely different than your crypto and blockchain. Then what do I do just by seeing this fintech and banking? It doesn't make sense. That is why I don't think Tamim Khan can give me business. So I'll just ignore it. Digital marketing manager and content creator. So what? You can create content, even I can create content. What is the unique thing that you are doing? Digital marketing manager, I don't know. So in this case, what happens next is I show you the right example. Mm, yes. Yogendra Chavan, a little bit right, not properly right, helping businesses achieve long-term organic success. Actually, this is not the right example. Wait, let me just find one. Uh, uh, okay, I can't see the. Let me just go into my network first, and then the recently connected people. And from here, yeah, Max Jones. I help projects from raise to TGE, 1.5 billion trading volume generated, 25 million generated for clients. Now, this makes sense to me because this person helps projects from raise to TGE. That means he looks at the complete growth. Now, if this person is sending me a connection request, or even if I'm sending a connection request, then I know that with whom I'm going to connect with on LinkedIn and whether this person can be fruitful for my time or not. That is how you need to define your headline. So think what type of problem you have solved in the past for your ICP and how you can go and narrow yourself in that niche. In 2026, businesses are not chasing solution of every problem from just one single person. They are chasing solution of just one problem for just one single person because they want an expert person. They don't want a person who is a jack of all trades. They want expertise in their team now because they are ready to pay high amount of money for the expertise. So this is what you need to change. So you need to write your headline in such a way that it speaks directly to your ICP. It tells or it conveys a tangible number and it talks directly to your ICP. So who you are, for whom you are helping, and how you are helping, and what numbers you have achieved. The moment you add these 3 to 4 pointers in your headline, that is when your acceptance rate will get increased because now you are sending connection requests to the ICP who are facing the problem for which you already have the solution. And for the same thing, guys, if you go on my YouTube channel, I have made a very detailed 18 minutes long video. So this is my YouTube channel that you can search on YouTube, Romrati 504. And then if you can search LinkedIn headline. I can actually share the link right now. This is a 18-minute long video that I have created that you can watch to improve, and you can also learn how to write LinkedIn headline. So I have given a complete prompt in this 18-minute long video. So I'm just sharing the link with all of you. So if anybody of you wants access to this, you can go ahead and watch this 18-minute long video. I can also forward this request in the WhatsApp chat. Raju, you want to say something? I can actually give you the permission to speak even if you want to. Let me just see how to give permissions. Uh, Raju, wait. Let me just see if I can give you the permission to speak. Yeah, allowed to talk. Raju, you can unmute yourself and you can speak. Just introduce yourself. Where are you from today? That would be more good. Raju, are you there? You want to say something? Okay, guys. Anybody else wants to ask something till now? I can actually give you permission so that like you can speak. Uh, Abhishek. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Abhishek.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Where are you from?
I am from Bihar, but I am currently in Noida doing college.
Oh, nice. And from which college?
Yeah, first year.
No, no, which college?
Yeah, physics wala. It's a new started physics wala Institute of Innovation.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. I've heard of that. Nice. मुझे यार बिहार का लिट्टी चोखा बहुत पसंद है।
Oh, thank you, sir.
कभी आपसे मिलना हुआ तो फिर आपके हाथ का एक बार लिट्टी चोखा खाएंगे आपके घर का भी।
सर आपसे थोड़ा मतलब पर्सनली मेरे को कनेक्ट करना था मतलब 15-20 मिनट गूगल मीट पे हाउ कैन इट पॉसिबल?
यार मेरा व्हाट्सएप नंबर ग्रुप में ही है तो यू कैन आस्क योर क्वेरीज डायरेक्टली ओवर देयर एंड देन वी कैन टेक इट फॉरवर्ड।
ओके ओके थैंक यू
यस।
सर। हेलो।
हाँ जी, हाँ जी।
सर बट जैसे बिना प्रीमियम को मैसेज नहीं कर सकते हैं किसी को तो उसका क्या सोल्यूशन है?
किसको मैसेज नहीं कर सकते?
जैसे लिंक्डइन यूजर को किसी से मेरे को कनेक्ट करना है उससे बात करना है तो उसके लिए सब्सक्रिप्शन
यार
प्रीमियम
हाँ,
खोजता है।
सॉल्यूशन इसका है, मैं ट्राई करता हूँ मैं आज वाले वर्कशॉप में कवर करने का।
ओके ओके
यस।
ओके थैंक यू।
ओके, थैंक यू अभिषेक। ओके, anybody else who wants to speak? If you have any questions, guys. Okay, no questions so far. That's great. Uh, can we take 5 minutes break? That would be okay. If we just take 5 minutes break, then we will continue with the advanced steps. Okay, man. Thank you, guys. We will just take 5 minutes break. We will resume at 8:45. Don't forget. We are gonna share the more strategies now. Just before you go, guys, I am gonna share this strategy with you, which is a very important one, where uh, I want to ask you before we go ahead. How many of you are using this strategy on LinkedIn where you identify your target audience, then you send them a connection request, and then the moment they will accept it, you send them a big sales message, and then you wait to anticipate, and then you wait to close sales? How many of you are doing this activity right now? That you identify your target audience on LinkedIn, you send them a connection request. Once they accept it, you send the message to sell your services, and then you wait to close sales. Okay, so Gajendra says you are doing this. Okay, so guys, you should not be doing this. Stop doing this from today because this strategy used to work in 2017, 2017 में वर्क करती थी, अब वर्क नहीं करती है। अब क्या स्ट्रेटेजी वर्क करती है? Now this 9 step process framework works. So this is what I'm going to talk about after 5 minutes. So we will join at 8:45 sharp. Okay, let's start, guys. Let me just message in the group that we are starting again. Yeah. Uh, okay. So let's go, guys. Let's start again. Let's talk about where we left. So let me just share my screen again. Now, what I mentioned, what I asked you before we went on a break, that are you using this method to send to identify your TG? Once you know your prospect, your ICP, then you send them a connection request, and then once they accept your connection request, then you send them a big salesy message, right? And then you wait for them to reply and then to give you a business. This is not gonna work. And in most of the cases, you might be facing the same issue that once you do this activity, either they ghost you, or they don't reply to you, or they just unfriend you, remove you from the connection request, right? Because you are using the strategy of 2017 and this is 2026. So you need to work on the recent strategy that works, right? Now, how that thing works, this is a little advanced than the previous one where you identify your TG, and before you send the connection request, you basically add a personalization factor where you can give them a reason that why you want to connect with them. And then if they reply, you ask for the 50-minute call that, hey, can we do a 50-minute quick call to discuss the synergies between you and me? And if they does not reply, then you send them a thank you message. And again, if they reply to your message, then you ask for a 50-minute discussion. If they does not reply, then you just anticipate that please, and then you pray to God that God, please give me a sale, please give me sale, please give me sale. So this is also not gonna work. What actually gonna work is this 9-step framework. Okay. Now, how this 9-step framework works, before I show you that, I want to show you that like this strategy is working for me and I have a lot of accounts of LinkedIn. So as you can see that this is my LinkedIn account, Rohan Gulati. So if I just go on my account, you can see that this is my LinkedIn account where I can make it viral in the last, in only 90 days. And I have myself achieved 4 million impressions on LinkedIn. Okay. So if I open another one's LinkedIn account, then over here you can see that this is another person's LinkedIn account that I am managing right now to generate leads. And then if I go on another person's LinkedIn account, then this is another profile that I have with me of Sanya Jan. So this is the LinkedIn account that I'm also managing to grow leads, to grow business. Okay. And then if I go on another one, uh, yeah. In this one, Akash Panchal. So this is also one of the LinkedIn account that I'm managing. So I have like multiple LinkedIn accounts like this. Maybe I can show you another one from oops. Okay, it has been signed out. I'm not able to recall the another one. Okay, but anyways, so this is one of the things that I have just shown you. After that, what I wanted to show you is that this strategy. So how this strategy used to work is when you send them this nine, when you follow this 9-step framework, right? What happens is that not only you warm up your lead, but you also give them a reason to interact with you. And how this thing works is, for example, uh, 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 wait. Uh, yeah. For example, like this, just look at this Christopher. He leads ventures, accelerates startup growth, and build valuable partnerships. Multi-venture entrepreneur, founder, investor, and he's from USA. Okay, so with this 9-step framework that I've talked about, I got this a very long reply. You see this long reply I have received from him. But why did he send me a very long message? The reason is my outreach method. So this messages that I have sent to him, I am not only giving them a very simple reason or a standard message. I am doing my research about his profile, and on the basis of that, I am giving him a fact that I know about his industry, and then I'm asking for his value, and that's how I am making a conversation. And you can clearly see that he started the conversation with "Hi Akash, apologies for a delay. It's been a very busy few months and I fell behind on my LinkedIn inbox. Re your last question." And then he answered everything to me in very depth. So this thing still helps. If you use the right step framework, you will be able to build relations with the right people. And when they reply to you, you just need to continue that conversation in the next level. And don't forget, do not sell in your first message. This type of message that I was able to receive from this type of person who is an investor from the USA, I was able to receive it. Why? Because of my strategic approach. And that's how you get more replies. So this is just one call that I've just shown you. If I just show you another one. uh okay. Wait. I'm just, yeah. Then this Claude, he is from France, right? And then again, he said the same thing. Thanks for reaching out for the detailed message. You are right. Many early-stage founders struggle with tech alignment. They have a clear vision, but translating it into a realistic, scalable product roadmap is often the biggest bottleneck. Have to learn briefly how you structure your support for early-stage academic ventures. Now, what happens is that again, if you look at the message, "Hi, I have been following the startup ecosystem in Texas. I noticed you are working with early stage ventures at UT Dallas. I'm reaching out because we work with a lot of startups and university spin-off, blah, blah, blah." And then some description about me. But these messages are not directly selling messages. These messages basically build the foundation of the relationship that I want to build this with my ICP, with my prospect, and then I start getting the replies out of it. And not only the replies, but a lot of like good responses. For example, like this one, when we reached out, so basically we sent the message and then this person replied. He said, "Very precise and targeted messaging. Impressive. Is this all your some kind of AI? I have an in-house team, half Pakistani, half Indian." And then I replied, and then he said, "Tell me about you without help from agent. What do you do? What do you offer and how?" And then he said, "Hey, thank you. This is helpful. I got you. Let me bring this to my CTO." So not only we are building the conversation with the ICP, but we are giving them a reason to continue the conversation in the future so that they understand how we help them or how we help similar kind of businesses like theirs. So once you find this approach, you will be able to sell at whatever price you want to sell. And then if I just show you another example, Scott, if you can email me, I want the time right this second, but going into the new year, I will be scaling out. So I think it's worth a discussion. I just know I won't be able to commit before Jan 1, but I would love to talk and open the convo so that when it's time, we have the ability to pull trigger. You see, I am not only talking to them, but I am asking about their nature, I'm asking about their behavior, I'm asking about their current situation, and I am getting the replies. And not the replies, but also the calls. So this is the approach that you need to take on if you want high ticket clients. The reason why I showed you this profile is because I am not only doing the outreach just from my profile, but from the different profiles as well. That is why I'm able to get to this condition where I'm showing you all these things today. So you need to understand that if you use the old method, it won't work. So people say that like I've been using LinkedIn since a lot, but I'm not getting results. It's because you are using it in a wrong manner. So it's not the problem of LinkedIn, it's the problem of the positioning and the way you craft your messages. The moment you will refine your ICP, the moment you will identify the right people for your services, the very next moment, and you optimize your messages sequence, then not only you will start getting replies, but also the calls will start getting booked. And that is what you need to do from now on. So if you want a lot of calls, then stop doing this method, follow this, where you identify your TG, identify them. Okay. Then connect, but with personalization. Don't just send a connection request. Give them a reason to connect with you. If they reply to your first message, that's good. Ask for a call. But there's a strategy to ask for a call. You can't say, hey, can we connect for a 15 minutes to discuss about the possible synergies? No, this won't work out. Don't make this mistake. Then, if they don't reply, send them a thank you message for accepting a connection request, and then add value to it. Not just the thank you for accepting my connection request. No, not only this. You need to add value, because the moment you will do this, they will take you for granted and then they will just ghost you. They won't reply to you. If they reply to your thank you message, ask for a call again, but not directly. If they don't reply, then follow up. How will you follow up? By sending a customized follow-up message. If they reply to your follow-up message, it's good. If they does not reply, what you need to do? You just can't send message after another follow-up. You need to wait. But how will you wait? You need to engage in the format that you can like their comment, you can like their post, you can comment under the post that they have done, or something like this. So engage with them, show them that you are truly interested in them, right? The moment you will engage, after engaging with them, after a period of time, let's say 2, 3, 4 days, again send a follow-up message, but this time a little humorous message. If they reply, just book a call. If they don't reply, then what's the other thing you can do? You can endorse their skill. So there's a section called endorsement on LinkedIn. So the moment you go on view profile, and if you scroll down at the last, you will see people can endorse you for the skills that you have. So right now I have showed total 17 skills. Out of that, marketing strategy is my top and the customer acquisition is my second. So I have got 15 endorsements. So you can endorse someone else's skill as well. So go ahead and endorse their skills. Why we are doing this? Because we want to get into their eyes, that we want to showcase them that like not only we are engaging, but we also trust you. And then that person will be like, oh, why this person is all over my LinkedIn, why he's liking my content, he's commenting under my post, endorsing me for for my skills, checking out my profile. So who is he or who is she? And that is when that person will look at your profile, will look at your messages, and they will be forced to reply to you now, because you are not any other outreach person who is just doing outreach for sales. You're doing outreach for making relations to close $2,000 sale a month. If you want to make $2,000 in a month, don't just do outreach. Build relation first. And to build relation, you need to spend time. You need to spend your energy in the right format. But guys, wait. In 2026, do we have time to spend time? Do we have time to spend time? Do we have energy to spend time? No, we don't have. So this method that I'm going to talk about, this complete method. Okay, last one is after once you are done with endorsement, then again do the follow-up. If they reply, it's good. If they don't reply, now is the time you need to think that shall I move on from this client, because this ICP is not replying to me. So what shall I do next? You need to come out of this. So now the thing is, do you have time to do all these things manually? If there's a list of only 100 prospects, you can do this. But what if when you have a list of 1,000 people, 2,000 people, 10,000 people, can you do this manually? No, it's not at all possible. We can't do it. I am using an automated system to completely automate my outreach process. I just look at that process. I just identify, I just give my prospect list. That's it. After that, everything is done on automation in 2026. And how? Let me just show you that part as well. So this is my automation that works 24 hours from different LinkedIn profiles. What happens is that I provide information about my ICP, I provide information about my business, and then I create persona, user persona. On the basis of that, it visits every profile that I have given. So if you have a list of, let's say, 324 list, okay, now it will visit each and every profile, and then it will check out according to your user persona that does any profile matches any persona from the list. If it matches, then it categorizes under that. For example, like in established health coach seeking scalability, there are 11 profiles that got fit into it. Then 47 profiles got fit into newly certified health coach building practice. 144 profiles got fit into experienced health practitioner expanding into coaching, and 120 profiles were irrelevant. So you see that we did not waste time on irrelevant profiles. We did not send them a connection request at all. We only sent the connection request to the matching profiles, the profiles which matches our persona. And once we send it, then after that you can see the accepted rate, the messaged rate, and then answered rate, and then lead rate. So instead of working in huge numbers, work in quality. Sending thousands of messages, getting no replies does not make sense. Sending hundreds of messaging, getting replies, booking calls makes sense. So out of 324, I neglected 120 profiles because they were not my ICP. And when they were not my ICP, what I did not send them a connection request. Not even a single connection request was sent to them. And when you do the strategic targeting, you can clearly see that you get proper lead as well. Even from just one single message, you can actually convert the right person because you are talking to their pain problem. And this, all of these things that I just showed you guys, uh, yeah, this 9 step that I just showed you, all of this is happening on automation. I am not doing anything manually. But first I tried myself manually, then I made an automation, and then it started working. That is how these things are working. So if you want to learn this, you need to learn the right strategy. And this is the right strategy that you can do. You can follow on your own. You can do the complete process manually if you want to. But if you want to save your time, then you need to automate this stuff, right? And that brings me to another part, how to identify your ICP. This is the biggest problem that I always face. See, now you know the strategy, but where to implement this? How to get the right answer? How will you implement the right strategy to the right people? We know the right strategy now, but we don't know the right ICP. How do you identify the ICP for yourself? And for this, I give you an option, guys. I can take random example, or if you want me to find ICP for you, then just let me know in the comment section your business and a little ICP that you know about your business, and then I can quickly tell you how to find the right ICP for your business. Guys, go ahead, tell me in the comment section your business, your service, and your ICP. And then I am going to quickly find out live on this call the right ICP for your business by using the advanced method. And those advanced method are this. Let me uh, online drawing tools. So I'm gonna use not this one. Yeah, this one. So I am going to use the 5 methods, which is known as logical operators. Okay. So we are going to use now logical operators. And the logical operators, we have 5 operators. One is and, another one is or. Then third one is not. Fourth one is parenthesis, and the fifth one, last one, is inverted commas. So we are going to make use of these 5 logical operators to advanced logical operators. This is known as advanced searching on LinkedIn for ICP. So we are going to make use of these 5 logical operators to find out the right ICP for your business. Quickly, guys, tell me what kind of business you operate, and then I will help you find out the ICP for your businesses right now live on this call. Just give me 1 minute, guys. I'm just bringing a glass of water. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. So I Abhishek Ranjan says to sell digital products. Gajendra says looking for SAP client. Deepak says building AI ecosystem for automation for manufacturers. Property management system for real estate investor USA. Building a automation ecosystem for manufacturers. Okay, guys, nice. Now, for digital products, Abhishek, LinkedIn is not the right method if you're starting up. If you already have an established brand, then that's a separate case. But if you're starting up, then LinkedIn is not the right method. So I'm not taking that one. Jolly Jaswal says team building activities. I think let's go ahead with Tarang Patel, which is property management system for real estate investor USA. Abhishek, ठीक है, doing from 1 year, I want to know more about your digital product, and then I can tell you that what is the right method to go ahead for generating leads, right? Uh, Kavita says RPO clients. Okay, so let's go with property management system for real estate investor USA, right? So I'm gonna take this, guys, because I'm not from every industry. I don't understand every kind of business. So obviously, I also need help of ChatGPT to understand your businesses. So I'll go to ChatGPT first to identify the business that you are operating. I want to identify the list of ICP that I can target for this business and the people who can take decision on the behalf of this business. So just let me know what kind of people are suitable for this kind of category to market or to sell my service. Now, property management system for real estate investor. One thing is clear that like we need real estate investors, right? And we have a property management system for them. Okay. So decision makers, what are the pain points? Rent collection chaos, tenant communication scattered, maintenance tracking is messy, no real visibility on cash flow. Okay. Poor reporting to owners, manual workflows, tenant experience issues, scaling without adding headcount. Decision makers, founders, CEO, director of operations, head of marketing, blah blah blah. ठीक है. Investor reporting is time consuming, financial transparency less. Okay, cool. Now, what I'm gonna do, because this is basically property management system to real estate investors. So I'm gonna go on LinkedIn and then I'm gonna search. First, I'm gonna search. Okay. Before that, I want to explain you this part that how this thing works. This logical operator works. So, and what is the meaning of and? And means multiply, okay, or plus. So what is the meaning of plus and multiply? Or and also means true. True means, let's say I want a list of people who are the CEO. I want a list of people who are the CEO and they should also be a co-founder. So what does this mean? This means that I want a list of a people who are the CEO as well as they are the co-founder. Now I'm not asking for a list who are only CEO but not co-founder or who are only co-founder but not CEO. No, I am saying person has to satisfy both the conditions that they also has to be a CEO and they also has to be a co-founder. So CEO and co-founder. And if you notice one thing, I written down my keyword in small caps, whereas logical operator in the caps lock. The reason is that logical operator only works in the caps lock on LinkedIn. Similarly, if I write down or, then CEO or founder. Now this will give me a list of people who are either CEO or they are co-founder. So even if a person is a CEO but he is not a co-founder, even then I will get this list, right? What is the meaning of node? Node means person who's a CEO but he is not a founder. Sorry, he is not a co-founder. So let's say I am a CEO and I'm a co-founder as well, and you are applying this logical operator. So you will never get my profile in your search, because not means that this condition can should be true, but this condition should not be true. So if a person is CEO and a person is a co-founder, then result will not be there. So this condition says that a person should be CEO, but he should not be a co-founder. Okay, so this is how this thing works. Parenthesis means when you want to combine two different strategies. For example, like let's say I want CEO and a co-founder. Okay, so I will put this into this, and I want not marketer. So what I'm saying, I want a list of a people who are CEO as well as they are the co-founder, but they are not marketer. Because if they are marketer themselves, then I won't be able to sell my service. So I want a list of people of all the CEOs and the co-founder who does not understand marketing, so that I can sell my marketing service. Right? And what is the meaning of inverted commas? So when you write two different terms, for example, like let's say software engineer. Okay, what does this mean? LinkedIn will treat this as a two separate keyword. Software is one keyword and engineer is another keyword. So if a person has mentioned software in his profile, even then his profile will pop up in the searches. So if you want only a list of people who are the software engineers, then what you need to do, you just need to give parenthesis. Now this two word will become one single keyword. So that's how this parenthesis works. Okay. Uh, Now what we need to do, so we'll go on LinkedIn, and this time we need to find out, mm, yeah, property management system to real estate investors in the USA. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to type down real estate investor. So on LinkedIn, we will be typing in the inverted comma, real estate investor in the inverted commas, and then I'm going to hit enter, and then I am going to go on people, and then I will be applying this filter called USA in the location. That's it. Now I got a list of all the people who are the real estate investor. So you will be able to see in the headline that they have mentioned real estate investor, real estate investor, real estate investor. Now I want to refine this list, because this is not the proper list. This is not my proper ICP. This is just a list of people who are the real estate investor. Now I want to remove the people who understand how to build such kind of system. So what I'm building, I'm selling property management system, right? Now just imagine if this person knows coding, then he can build it on his own. He doesn't need my service. So I'm gonna apply not, and this time I'm gonna apply developer and marketer. What I'm saying is that मुझे रियल एस्टेट इन्वेस्टर की लिस्ट चाहिए, बट दैट पर्सन शुड नॉट बी अ डेवलपर एंड मार्केटर. ना वो डेवलपर होना चाहिए, ना वो मार्केटर होना चाहिए. दैट इज व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, एंड देन आई एम गोना हिट एंटर. नाउ you are getting a list of people who, okay, wait, uh yeah, now you're getting a list of people who are neither the developer nor the marketer. Let's say I also want to remove entrepreneur. So what I will do, and again, and entrepreneur. Done. And now I will hit enter, and now you will see that even entrepreneur should be removed from here. Tech entrepreneur, no, entrepreneurship is coming up. ENTREPRENEUR. वर्क नहीं कर रहा. ENTREPRENEUR. Okay, wait. Not developer. Hmm. Let's put it into parenthesis. Usually what happens is, okay, usually what happens is that in a free LinkedIn account, you can't use so many operators. That's a problem. So right now we are using so many operators in the free LinkedIn account. Now let's see, it's still not working. So this time let's just remove. Now सिंपल रखते हैं, ठीक है, सिंपल रख के देखते हैं कि रिमूव हो रहा है क्या। यस, सिंपल में इट हैज बीन रिमूव्ड, क्योंकि हमने तीन चार ऑपरेटर्स एक साथ लगाए, वो फ्री लिंक्डइन अकाउंट में वर्क नहीं करता। सो बस ये एक प्रॉब्लम है लिंक्डइन में फ्री में। तो आपको रिसर्च उस हिसाब से रिफाइन करनी पड़ेगी अपनी। तो अभी इट इज वर्किंग, ऑल द एंटरप्रेन्योर प्रोफाइल्स हैव बीन रिमूव्ड। सिमिलरली अगर मेरे को मार्केटर्स नहीं चाहिए तो इंस्टेड ऑफ मार्केटिंग एंटरप्रेन्योर, नाउ आई विल राइट marketer. Now, all the profiles who are the real estate investor and they understand marketing have been removed from this. So now nobody understands marketing. Now this is my ICP. Because if I'm selling a marketing service to the real estate investors, then this is how I need to target. And now I won't be wasting my time in sending out the messages and the connection request to the wrong set of people because I have refined my complete list. So it's very important not to just to know that what type of messaging you should be sending to the people, but also to identify your right ICP. So dig more deep into this. The more you will refine your ICP, the better results you will get because you will be able to save your time in not reaching out to the wrong audience. Does this make sense, guys? Does this make sense? Mine says, yep. Uh, Tarang Patel, what's your, okay, yes. Cool, guys. And I'm so sorry, Kavita, Abhishek, Jyoti, Deepak, Gajender, and Abhishek for not able to take your example right now. But I randomly picked example from one of the comments. Okay. So now, next thing. Yeah. Next thing is very, very, very important. Now we know who is my ICP. We know we how we will be able to get more replies, and then we also know that what type of messaging we need to send them. But there is one trick that I'm going to tell you now that will improve your reply rate so that are not going to ghost you. But to do that, I want you to sell me your services right now. So imagine that you and me are now connected on LinkedIn, and now you can send me a message to sell me your service. What type of messaging you will send me on my LinkedIn? Just write in the chat box quickly. This will help me identify what is the number one mistake you are doing on your sales pitch, on your first message. So send me your first message. We have got connected on LinkedIn and you have to sell me your service. How will you send me your service, guys? Just write in the chat box quickly, and I am gonna paste your messages in a Google Doc so that I can show you that what mistake you are doing. So I urge everyone to do this if you want to improve your reply rate. Guys, quickly do this. If you want to improve your reply rate, just send me your first message through which you will sell me your service. Okay, I've got message from Mayank. I'm just copying the message. Okay, this is message number 1. मैं लिख देता हूँ यहाँ पे, मैं नेम नहीं लिखूंगा. I'm just gonna write down the message 1, then message 2, which I've received from Dr. Shabir Ahmed. So so which area you operate in? So if you don't mind answering me, Dr. Shabir. Automation system for dermatologist. Oh, nice. Okay, so this is, अरे सेम मैसेज ही क्यों कॉपी हो रहा है? वेट, copy. Now let me just remove this. Yeah. So message 2 is there. Now message 3 from Abhishek. Okay. Oh, sorry. Copy. So I've got 3 messages so far, guys. Anybody else who wants to share their messaging? Guys, this will help me to understand what type of messaging you use and how you can improve that. I'm just waiting for next 1 more minute. If anybody wants to send a message, you can quickly send me out. And then I'm quickly going to tell you the right method to improve in your messaging. Let me see if I have something for you guys. Meanwhile, uh, okay, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. On your screen right now, you will have one question. Does your LinkedIn profile clearly answer this question? Why should I talk to you? So if your ICP visits your profile, do you think they get the clear answer about who you are, what you do? Okay. Majority people says not really. Then we have somewhat clear. That means that like messaging is not good. And then we have one answer as well in the 100% clear. Okay, nice. Okay, can I see some more answers? And then I'm just gonna quickly end it. Uh, okay. Cool, guys. I'm just ending this up now. Okay, the poll has been ended. Thanks, guys. Thanks for this. Now, okay, I received one another message. I think no, two more messages from Deepak. Message number 4, and then from Jyoti. Message 5. Okay, guys, that's it. Thank you. Now, see, I see one common pattern in every message. And this is the problem. My cleanest today excellent clinically, but still lose momentum due to. Okay. Yeah, guys, this is a problem. You see, hi Mac, how's everything going? Just wanted to check in and get in touch with you. Message 3, hi Akram, I'll be transparent. I run a small digital tool platform where professionals can access premium productivity. That's it. Hi David, hope you're doing well. I wanted to quickly share what we have been working on. Message number 5. Hi Rohan, thanks for connecting. Many leaders often find their biggest challenges making that's it. Now, this is a problem. You are selling your service because you own a business and you're not understanding the need of your ICP. And literally, guys, your ICP don't have time to look after every message that they receive. You are not the only person who is sending them the message. They are receiving messages every other day. Your ICP, which is CEO or the decision maker of the company, are receiving messages not just from you, but from your competitors as well. So they are, let's say they are receiving on an average 20, 30 messages a day. And if they spend again 1 minute to check one message, again they need to spend 20, 30 minutes. They don't have time, right? So how can you make sure that like you don't land in a spam? Just like there are spam in emails, similarly, there are spam in the messaging as well. How will you make sure that? You know what happens is when I will send this message, let me just copy this message, the last one. What happens is that I'm gonna send this message to my friend again. Okay. So what happens that when you send this message, now I'm gonna show you this in the chat box. Now imagine that someone has sent me a message on LinkedIn, okay, and my inbox is flooded with LinkedIn messages. Now, what I see, hi Rohan, thanks for connecting many leaders. That's it. First, you wasted the space, you wasted my time in asking the things. Hi Rohan, thanks for connecting. We are already connected on LinkedIn. Why are you saying thanks for connecting? Like, have I done some favor on you? No. You are doing your job, I'm doing your job, then what is this thanks for connecting? It's good to get it, it's good when you do get it gratification wala part, right? But it's not good for your business. It's good to wish good morning or happy new year, but it's not good for your business. It's good at a personal level but not at a business level. So instead of doing this, what you should be doing, I'm gonna use the same message but with a little twist. And what that twist is, let's say I help generate leads for the business. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, generate leads for SME, for let's say for tax softwares, generate 100 plus leads for tax softwares in 90 days or 100% money return. And now your message. Now, what will happen? The other person will only see generate 100 plus leads for tax software in 90 days. And now if I'm the CEO and I own this tax software as a SaaS owner, then I will be like, oh wow, this person can generate leads for my business in the 90 days, or otherwise the money will be back. What I will do, I simply open this message and now I will read the complete message. Over here, I can see that this person is giving me respect by saying, hi Roman, thanks for connecting. This is a secondary part, but the main is the headline of the message. Just like you write subject line in of the email, the same way over here you have written down the headline or the subject line of your message. So this way your ICP will first notice at what you can do and not your service. Obviously, I need to craft down the complete story. But before that, I want the attention of that user so that my ICP reads the complete message. And that will only happen when I will be able to get the attention of that user from all the messages that he or she receives in a single day. And that will only happen when you talk about the solution of the problem that they are facing. What is the problem of my ICP? Their problem is that they are not able to generate leads organically, paid, or whichever medium they want to use in. And this is a solution that I'm giving, that I can generate 100 plus leads for your tax software in the 90 days. I am also given a time frame that in how much time I can do. I have not written down generate 100 plus leads and or 100% money return by return. I am completely saying the time frame, what I can do, for which business I can do, or what guarantee I am giving you. That's it. That's how you win the trust of your ICP. So these are the ways through which you need to improve in your marketing part. Okay, so that's how you can do this. And to support this, guys, I have this Reddit thread which I want to showcase to you. Let me see if I can show you over here. Yeah, it works. So guys, this is I am very active on LinkedIn. Sorry, I am also active on Reddit because I keep on studying what's working and what's not working. So there's a person who basically asked for the feedback on his LinkedIn outreach messages. Okay, so this is a message that he is using. This might be a bit random. Let me just zoom in if you can't see. Yeah. Here are a few of the message templates I'm using. This might be a bit random, but I'm ramping up fast in growth and notice what you have built at companies. Seriously impressive. I've been trying to find go-to frameworks that actually work instead of just fluff. Curious if there's anything you have learned on that really helped. Complimentary. I know this is a little out of the blue, but I came across what you are building it and it's really cool. Feels like not enough people are talking about how hard that stuff is to get rich, right? Just read your post on this topic and I love the way you framed it, blah, blah, blah. Now, then there are people who actually commented that what's working and what's not working. And remember, guys, these are the audience from USA. And if you're sending messages to these people, then this is what you need to do. So what I did, I basically copied the complete content, and over here you can clearly see. If I just zoom in, he says that I am British. So automatically, if I will see your message and hit the flag factory. So he's saying, just tell me what you can do for me. Just tell me what you can do for me, how much it will save me, and what I need to do if I'm interested. I'm European too, so I feel the same Catholic, guilt, shame, but I'm targeting American companies, so I'm trying to approach it in a different manner, right? We can, American here, we can see through the fake flattery. Fake flattery means when you are saying out of blue ocean or out of my curiosity, I want to send this message to you. Messages like this, sentences like this will never work it out. Agreed. I really hate not trying to sell you anything. BS. Maybe you are not at this moment, but I know you will be. Just get to the point. Everybody knows that if you're sending message to someone on LinkedIn, that means you want to sell something. That is why you're sending message. Then why are you saying that like you are not trying to sell you anything? Be honest. Be proudly say what you are doing. Charge, if you want to charge $2,000, just be confident because you can deliver the results, right? So analyze this complete result and I can quickly show you the chat GPT. Let me just copy this complete. Let me go to chat GPT. This is the Reddit thread that I have read. I want you to tell me through the comments that what people hates about the generic approach of sending messages to ICP on LinkedIn. Okay. Now, this will help you immediately. See, if you have no time and you can't go through all the comments, you can just copy the complete conversation and then you can feed to ChatGPT. And now you can see fake flattery is instantly detected. What they hate, seriously impressive. You don't need to use these words now. Seriously impressive, really cool, loved your post. Not enough people talk about this. Uske baad, this might be a bit random, out of the blue. Hope this is not awkward. Don't use such sentences in your outreach. And it is also giving you the reason. Not pitching, just looking to connect, no hard sell. Mentioning a post you clearly skimmed, swapping and topic tokens. I googled two things to sound relevant. Multiple paragraphs explaining your entire company upfront. Let me tell you everything before you asked. Trying too hard to be gentle, overusing curiosity hooks, passive language that hides intent. So these are the things that you should not be using in your messaging, right? So what you need to do, you need to understand your ICP in depth, how they think, what type of service they want to buy. And then you need to understand the psychology. If your service is less than $500, sell directly. Don't build relationship with your ICP because you can't afford to build relationship with your ICP just for a $500 service. But when you have a service of $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, that is when you need to build the relationship first. Because nobody buys or nobody invests in a random person $1,000, $2,000, $5,000. But let's say I'm a business owner and you are telling me that Rohan, I can make your business grow and this costs you $500 for the next 3 months. And I will be like, even if I run ads, I will be running it for $1,000, right, per month. Now this person is giving me leads and he's only charging $500 per month. So that will be a risk of $1,500 for the next 3 months. That's okay. I can actually spend. So let's just give him my money and let's just get my work done. Over here, your ICP is not worried about losing money because for your ICP, $500 is nothing. That is why you need to save your time. But when you are investing or when you are asking for $1,000, $2,000, $500 for your service, that is when your ICP is like, oh, I'm investing a hefty amount. So I need to know the other person. I need to know the results. That is when you need to build relation first, and then you need to convert that relations into your client. That is when how things work, right? So this is what you need to identify. And for this same reason, guys, I want to show you this very important conversation. Let me just bring this to you. Uh, Wait. Mhm. Okay, let me just bring this conversation quickly so that I can quickly show you what I'm talking about. And guys, I am not a person who shows you screenshot mostly, but ठीक है, live dashboards sometimes works better, right? So over here, I'm gonna show you the exact conversation that took place between this client. Okay, not this one, this one. Yeah. So what happened, guys? So I was telling him my service, and then what he mentioned that just to be transparent, Rohan, I'm currently on Upwork checking how much others are charging, wondering if 500 for 10 keywords is a bit pricey. If you can give me more volume, blah blah blah. Right? Then what did he mention? Rohan, just want to be transparent. Since I have not heard from you, I'm interviewing three other SEO freelancers by end of day. Keen to work with you, but I will decide by tomorrow 2 p.m. Bali time. Right? So what I said, typically we deliver keyword reports after project, blah blah blah. Then what he said, then when I showed him the keywords and also stuff, so I just sent him my contract. I am sharing the contract. So when the contract was sent, right? After that, what he messaged me, did you sign the contract? He messaged me, sorry, but we went with another provider at this point, gave us more keywords plus real estate experience. And I was like, okay, it's fine. I am not ready to lower down my prices because I can guarantee you results. Super happy to work with you in the future when we have a bit more money. Appreciate all the time you have put into this. Right now, guys, this message was on 10th September, right? And on 16th October, not even 1 month, guys, not even 1 month, I received this message. Hi, Rohan, hope you're doing great. Things are not really working out with our SEO freelancer. We would consider switching over to you, but need some reassurance that you can deliver better on the key issues we have. Because when before I shared my contract with his on his email, I went on 2 calls with him. There I studied about him, what he is doing wrong and what other things need improvement. And that is when I basically earned his trust, and then I charged premium prices for the services that I'm offering. So he said, super happy to work with you in the future when we have a bit more money. That means my prices are a bit more according to his situation. But eventually, what happened? He hired someone with who gave him the more keywords plus real estate experience, but he eventually came to me because of my experience and of my confidence during the call and the way I actually did not give him a discount. That shows that like how confident are you in, even if you're losing a client, that's fine, because you know what value you can bring to the table. And when you're confident in providing the service, clients comes to you and you don't go to them, right? So this is the main reason why I basically read this thread and completely checked out like how to close high ticket clients through clients. So these are things that we discussed today, guys. So let me just talk about what we have covered so far. Let's just discuss first that. So first we discussed about uh, tofu, mofu, and bofu strategy, right? Then we discussed about improving reach by removing unwanted connections. Then we studied about how to rank for selected keywords, right? Then we studied about how to improve connection acceptance rate. Then we studied about how to improve reply rate. Then we studied about how to create content and use CRMs like Trello to automate stuff, right? Then we studied about logical operators to identify right ICP. Then we studied about uh, Boolean operators, logical operators we have written down. A messaging part, outreach, messaging and strategy. the nine step framework that we studied, right? And what else we did? We also covered first, second, and third degree connections, right? And then I think we covered most of the things now. Yeah. Yes. So these are the nine things that we have covered in till now, right? So now I'm gonna do this one activity with you, okay? Because all these things will help you get high ticket clients now, okay? But if you want to make the process easier and smoother, what you can do today? For that, I have this part. Let me just show you quickly. Uh-uh. Okay, so for this part, guys, I have this system where your system will work for you and you don't have to do all the work on your own manually. These things that I've just talked about, these nine things, if you implement this thing yourself, then this system will definitely work for you. Okay, you can definitely get clients by using this strategy. No one can stop you from getting clients, right? But what if you don't have time, and what if you can't do it? I have a question. Is there any possibility for getting recording of session? Uh, Whosoever you have asked this question on the website, if you have purchased the recording, then you will definitely get it. And if not, then you can send me a DM on my WhatsApp and I can help you get the recording. Okay, so now guys, we studied about these nine methods. Now, if you implement it on your own, then you will be able to get higher clients, but it will take time. And if you can't afford to spend another year in just thinking about getting clients, then this is the system that you need now. Okay. And guys, I have two important things for you. One is I want to show you before this part where how we close clients. I've already showed you this LinkedIn where uh, I basically showed you, right, that how we are closing client for this person and also stuff. So the messaging that I showed you, the different kind of messaging that we get, this is helpful for you. I got, let me bring this to my CTO and also stuff. So if you want this type of method, then we do it for different kind of people. Okay. Uh, Not, you can implement on your own as well. And if you want us to do DFI, then that is a separate case. But for example, like this person where we mentioned down that like how many first reach outs we have done, what is the target, how many we achieved, daily target, able to do, how many newsletter, post, calls booked. So in the October month, we booked somewhere around 10 calls. So this is another person's analysis that I'm sharing with you and not of the this Akash Panchal's account. So this is another person. So we booked 10 calls. Out of 10, 8 people showed up in the calls, and then we closed sales. In the October month, our ticket size was $750, right? In the November month, we booked again 10 calls, but we only achieved 6. So our target was 10, but we achieved 6. And out of 6, 4 people showed up, and this time the ticket size was 11500, $1,500, $1,500. And then we did not do many outreach in the December because that is when you have holiday season, right? But now January has started again, and now we are gonna scale it up because every business is gonna expand themselves in first quarter. So that is when we are gonna do outreach in the first quarter, the strategic outreach, right? So if you want this system, guys, then what this system is all about, let me just tell you first that part. Right now you are trapped in manual outreach because some days you are very motivated to do outreach, some days you are less of energy, and then you are like, oh shit, I didn't post, let's just forget that. Okay, that is costing your business. Your attitude is something that will either make you rich or will make you poor. So that depends how you take your business seriously or for granted. You're missing global opportunities, and since you don't have a result, you don't have a system, and you don't have consistent lead acquisition system, that is why you're getting inconsistent leads. So just because of these three factors, you are making a loss of 2,50,000 rupees on an average every month, because You are not outreaching, you are not using the right system to approach to your client, and that is what you are losing out. And your competitors are making this amount of money every month. And anybody can do this with a strategic approach. This is not very huge task, guys. Making 1 lakh rupees in 2025 and 2026 is very easy. All you need is a constructive mind and the right approach, right? So what you want, you have to change your transformation. So instead you chasing the clients, you need to think how clients should chase you, I mean. So the method that I showed you in the starting, the messages that I showed you of, let's say, Reese, right? This Reese McKay, he's a founder of Lumina Clippers based out of Dubai, right? So I showed you the message that, like, he sent me a message. Hey man, got an opportunity for you to help me in TG, for you to help me in growth hacking for a new crypto startup leading up to TGE, right? And then I showed you the messaging of Joao as well, right? And other messaging as well. So this is what you need to think of, that you need to think your strategy from chasing clients to client chasing you, then from doing all the tasks manually to making it 80% on automation, so that even if you are demotivated and you don't want to work, your systems are still working for you. And if nobody knows you, then you need to become a go-to expert person. Okay, so this is what you need to change your strategy. And how this strategy will work. This has a three pillar. This strategy has a three pillars: prospect intelligence engine, automated outreach, and conversion infrastructure, where you will have AI powered lead generation and research, smart personalization and follow flows, and content automation and sales funnel. Now, what this pillar will contain, this pillar will have auto lead list generation, AI research agent, smart filtering system, and buying intent scoring, where this system will help you identify your prospect, your ICP, and then whether they want to buy your service or not. So if you get to know in advance that your ICP is not interested, then you should not be wasting your time in reaching out, in sending a connection request, and in sending a DMs. Just forget that, because you will get to know their buying intent. If they're interested, you will get to know. If they're not interested, again, you will get to know. So this is what you will be learning in the pillar one, prospect intelligence engine, right? Then automated outreach and personalization, just like I showed you this example, where this example where before reaching out to any ICP, it will categorize into the persona. Okay, so if your ICP lies as any of the persona that you will identify, that you will define, only then the connection request will be sent. Otherwise, it will not waste time. So this will not only save your time, but will also help you analyze your results in a more refined manner. So stop sending connection requests to everyone. Start sending connection requests to the people who want to buy your service, right? Then next, the next. So this will cover your smart message sequence. Pillar 2, automated outreach and personalization, will cover your smart message sequence, behavior-based follow-ups, AI video personalization, safe automation limits, right? So this will help you get that. And the pillar 3 is my always favorite pillar, because this pillar will help you get what to post for the 6 months. Strategic, not very generic content. This is not something that I will give you something like you can post this. No, you will be able to craft content on your own. That how? By using this funnel, tofu, mofu, and bofu, and by using 60%, 30%, and 20% formula, you will be able to drive attention of the user to your content, and then you will be able to convert them as well. Okay. Then next one, AI content generation, that I've already showed you that how we use advanced AI to create content, then visual content templates according to the content that you are going to generate, booking automation, post reply automation, automated sales funnel. Everything will be done on automation. That is what you will be learning. So all these three pillars, when they get combined, this is the result that I have got myself. Because I have got for myself, that is why I am selling this system now. I have got 4 million impressions on LinkedIn by using this system. I have made 71 lakh rupees in revenue by using this system. And now this number has increased a lot because I'm working with a high-tech international clients now. 128 plus inbound leads generated only through with the help of this system. and 6 plus startup scale to revenue of $200K, guys. $200K. If this can work for me, this can work for you. Why I'm saying this system now and not in 2022, not 2023? Because at that time I was experimenting. I was experimenting all the things, what works, what does not work. And that's how I got to know what I need to teach, what I need to sell, and how other people will make money out of it. But guys, wait, do you need this system? No, not everyone can buy this system, or not everybody needs this system, because this system is not made for every one of you. This system is only made if on the basis of the activity that you are going to do. So I am going to give you 10 questions. Okay. If you score 7 or 7 plus, only then you need this system. Otherwise, you don't need this system. So even if you score 6, you don't need this system. But if you score 7 or 7 plus, that is when you need this system, guys. Right? So I'm very upfront about the activity. You need to do this activity. I'm not going to do it on your screen now. So you will get 10 questions. So when you so on those 10 questions, what's going to happen? You will get two choices. This applies to me, this does not apply to me. So according to that, whosoever will get 7 or 7 plus, this applies to me, they need this system. Otherwise, you don't need this system. So take your time, read the questions, and then answer it accordingly, and then count how many this applies to me you have scored. If you have scored 7 or 7 plus, this applies to me. That is when you need this system. Otherwise, you don't need this system. First question, guys, on your screen now. I'm not getting consistent inbound leads from LinkedIn. So if you're not getting inbound leads from LinkedIn, that means this applies to me. Yes. Second question, people don't clearly see me as an expert in my field yet. If this is your problem, then mark this applies to me. Third question, my LinkedIn post gets low or inconsistent engagement. If this applies to you, then just mark it. My DMs start conversations but really convert into clients. This applies to you, then just mark it. Fifth question, I often feel confused about what content to post. If you are the person, then mark this. Sixth question, my positioning is not clear to someone visiting my profile. If this applies to you, mark it. Seventh question, I'm unsure how to confidently package or sell a high ticket offer. High ticket offer means $500, $1,000, $2,000, or $5,000. If this is you, mark it. My profile attracts the wrong type of audience. If this is you, then mark this applies to me. You rely mostly on referrals instead of a predictable LinkedIn system. If this is you guys, marks this applies to me. And last question is, you don't have a repeatable system to generate leads every month. If this applies to you guys, mark this. And then tell me how much score you scored. What is the score, guys? In a chat box, guys, let me know how much score you have got. I will end the poll. Just I am waiting for some 3, 4 more people to answer it. The guys quickly, and then I will end the poll. No worries, I'm just gonna show you the answer so that like you can see. But before submitting it, I think most of you have already counted how many yes you have got. If not, then I'm just ending the poll now. Guys, next 10 more seconds and then I'm ending the poll. I'm ending the poll now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I have showed the results as well. Maybe you guys can count it now that how much marks you have got, guys. How many yes you have got? This applies to me. Can you count, guys, quickly? This applies to me. How many yes you have got? What's the score? This applies to me. How many times you selected? This applies to me. Guys, quickly. How many times you selected? This applies to me. Okay. So we have some people who have got 7 or more than 7. Anyone who got less than 7? Anyone who got less than 7? So guys, the people who have got less than 7, you don't need this system. You can just ignore this system because this system is not made for you. But for the people who have got 7 or 7 plus, this system is for you. So now, guys, I am just gonna tell you that what will be inside this system. So all three automation pillars, you will get it. You will get my pre-written scripts and templates, visual content library, enterprise gate tool access, direct access during setup, 7-day implementation window, 80% done for your setup, and one-on-one onboarding call with me. Okay. Along with that, you are also gonna get this where you will be part of a very close community. Okay. And every week we come live. So we discuss the problem, and then we go live and we talk about each and every problem that you face. So this is a close community that I have now. People ask a lot of questions and then I answer them. So these are the thing that is working. So if I just scroll more down, so you can see that I also do poll. How many of you will be attending Thursday's live call at 8 p.m. blah blah blah. And then if I just scroll down, so I also ask a question. How many seen this and find this useful? And then wait, I wanted to show you something else. Uh, I also asked that like on which topic they want to do the workshop. Yeah, for example, like this one, do you want to learn SEMrush tomorrow at 8 p.m.? So I take the feedback of the people, and if people are interested, then I do the workshop on that. So I give a choice from the topics. So and then you can let me know like which topic shall I cover next, and then on the basis of that, I do the workshop. So I help you like find the problem of your solution, right? Then can I see some more? Yeah, for example, like this one, Rachna says, wanted to let you know that the course slides are beautiful, but your photo window is making a problem. Is there any option to move it to the bottom right? Blah, blah, blah. So people are watching the content, they are making it, they are discussing with each other, then they're sharing their views, they are sharing everything, they are sharing their win, their loses, their failures, everything. And that's how this community are in profit, right? Now, coming back to this, so along with this complete setup, you are getting this exclusive community access where I am taking care of everything. So if you're really interested in solving the problem of your business, guys, then this is a system that you need. And what is the price I'm charging for this system? So I am charging 20,000, no, but I can tell you that this is the price that people are charging for this. Okay. So what I'm charging? I'm charging 10,000? No. But definitely I want to charge it, and I'm going to charge it very soon. Okay. So what's the actual cost that I'm charging now? For that, guys, along with the one every week, you will get one live workshop. So I am charging 7,000? No. Actual cost is actually 7,000, but I'm not charging 7,000 because today is 1st January 2026. So Happy New Year discount is there. So I'm giving you 30% discount. So the final price is only 4,999. So in 4,999, you will get a complete system, a recorded system, along with exclusive community, and all these 8 setup you are getting, and you are getting exclusive community access where your problem will be solved according to the solution that you want for your problems. So this is a gem, guys. If you are interested, you can buy now. This is completely your choice, but if someone is interested, they can take up the decision, and this will actually solve your problem to automate the stuff that you are not able to do right now. So if you want to solve this problem, guys, all you need to do is you have to take the first step, and you need to scan this QR code. The moment you will scan it, you will get an option to pay via UPI or credit card or whichever platform you like. And then in the first quarter, guys, you will be able to crack deal of $500, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, depending upon your ticket size. That is where I'm gonna help you out. So it's a spoon feeding, guys, that you are gonna get it. You are gonna get a complete recorded course from my end, along with one live call every week where you and me discuss, and then we find a solution together, along with the exclusive community. So if you want to solve your problem in 2026, guys, this is the first step that you can take today. 4,999 is not a very big amount. If you look at the investment side, if you consider it as an expense, then you will never be able to grow. Just forget that part. But this is for someone who wants to grow their business. So if you're looking at it as expense, just forget it. But if you want to grow together with me, then this is for you. That is how you can do it. Deepak Bhagwat, do for you service, done for you service is some completely different. How long will it take to implement a system? Uh, it's a 5 to 6 hour recorded course. So it depends on you how fast you can implement that. So if you watch the complete course in just one day, then you can implement the course in the next 24 hours, the complete strategy. So Deepak Badwa, coming back to your question, it depends what type of service you want and what you want to achieve. And then on the basis of that, we identify whether we are a good fit of or not, because we don't work with everyone. We work with a particular category. So if you lie in our category, only then we can help you out. Otherwise, we just can tell you that we are not a good fit right now. Because I only consider the quality and not the quantity. So if I can't get you results, then I clearly say no in the starting only. Yes, Dr. Shabir, LinkedIn automations are including. I am giving you guys 4 automations in this, 4 free automations that you can implement. So 4 free automations will be there. Let me just show you that what kind of automations will be there inside this. I am building a lot of automations and you will get access to most of them. So this is the list that I am preparing, and these are the automations that you will get hands on. Not all of them, but yes, you will get 4 automations in this. So in this course, you will get 4 automations that you can implement, which will help you create content problem, and then which will help you create different kind of things and also stuff. Yes, Dr. Shabir, this is N10 based and Python based. So some of my automations are on N10, some of my automations are on Python. So guys, this course is basically help you get leads on automation. So if you're interested, you can take up the decision to grow your business. I have a lot of testimonials that you can go on LinkedIn and check it out, but this offer lasts till this workshop only. After that, the actual course will become 7,000 and not this. So decide, take your time, but decide that do you want to grow in 2026 or not? Dr. Shabir, if you know how to integrate anytime, you can definitely do it with your CRM as well. And if you need my help in that, then I can help you in that part as well, that how you can integrate that. But obviously, for that, we need some time so to understand your process. With webhook APIs, yes, you can definitely integrate in the N10. That is completely doable. So you can do it, yes. So guys, decide whether you want to grow your business or not. Take this as an investment or not this as an expense, because you are going to learn a lot of different strategies, guys. I can quickly tell you that what you are going to learn. We talked about the 3 intelligence pillars, right? That is what you are going to learn. So take the decision, invest in yourself, invest in your business, and then target high ticket clients. If I can achieve it, you can also achieve it. It's all about the right mindset and the right positioning at the right time. And January is the very best time because businesses have come from vacation now. They are in the working mode. So this is the right time to sell your high ticket clients. You are here today because your strategy is not working. You want to learn the new strategy. So either you implement the system on your own and then you wait, or you copy my system and start getting results from the very first month. Dr. Shabir, if you have bought the recording, you can watch the recording. If you have not bought it, then you can message me and I can help you to get the access of recording. Otherwise, if you buy this course, then you will get everything, including recording. So guys, next 2 more minutes and then I'm closing the window because even I am getting late and I just can't take more people. The people who wants to take the action, they can. I can clearly see the people are taking action, and the people who have already made the payment, guys, you will get the message from my team and from me in the next 24 hours. So you will receive a link where you can get access to your course and exclusive WhatsApp link to join the community. So the people who have taken the action, just bear with me for the next 24 hours and you will get the complete access. And the people who are still deciding, maybe you can let me know your doubts. I would be happy to help you out. Otherwise, I'm just closing the window in the next 2 minutes more. That's it. And guys, you can let me know how was it today's session? Was it interesting? Was it eye opener? Or was it the like how did you find it? Dr. Sabir, you can send me a message on WhatsApp. We can definitely talk. Okay, one last minute, guys, and then I'm just closing the window. And thank you, guys. Congratulations to all of those who have taken the first step to automate their stuff in 2026. Not just automate, but to get high-ticket clients. This is not about AI automation, guys. This course is not about AI automation. This course is about to get high-ticket international clients by using the right system, right? So the people who have taken this decision, I'm gonna sit with you and gonna walk you through with the right steps to acquire high-ticket clients. And the people who have not purchased the course, they can implement the strategies that we talked about. So you can implement the strategies that we talked about, guys. And can I ask a little favor from all of you, if you don't mind? Can you go on LinkedIn and write about today's workshop by tagging me that what did you like about the workshop, guys? It's a humble request if you can do it. I know it will take your 2 to 5 minutes, but it will give me a lot of confidence in the way I am taking these workshops. So humble request, guys, if you can just give me a testimonial by going on your LinkedIn and tagging me. So if you go on LinkedIn, so if you go on LinkedIn and then if you just write a post and then if you just type down at the rate Rohan, so just write down Rohan Gulati and I might pop up at the top. So just guys tag me and then share your honest opinion about the today's workshop. That will be more than helpful to me because even I want to stay motivated, guys. So I know you most of you paid 47 rupees to attend this workshop, and I gave the value in 3 hours. But I feel like if I actually gave the value to you, so as a gratitude, can you give me a honest feedback about today's workshop by tagging me on LinkedIn? I would be really obliged, guys, if you can do that for me. And if you can do it now, it would be more good, guys. If you can do it now, it would be more good. And one last moment, guys. One last minute, and then thank you. Uh, yes, Dr. Sabir, this is my profile. I can actually send you my LinkedIn profile if you want. You guys can connect it with me on my two LinkedIn profiles that I have. You can tag any one of them, and to connect with me, you can use this profile. Let me just forward you my LinkedIn profile link. So this is my LinkedIn profile. You can everyone can connect with me. Uh, so I'm just sharing this over here. Connect with me on LinkedIn. So this is my LinkedIn profile, and I have another profile. This is my discard view profile. Uh, Backup profile. Backup LinkedIn profile. So I have two LinkedIn profile, guys. You can connect with me on LinkedIn. And if you want to make money, just like I showed you over here, if you want to make $500, and if you want to make $2,000, and if you want to make 18,969 rupees, 32,504 rupees, and if you want to make 1,80,000 rupees, then you know what to do. You just need to scan this and you need to enroll yourself in the 2026 growth program. And guys, just go ahead on LinkedIn and then just write about me. That would be more than helpful, guys. So I think that's it. I am gonna share the credentials with the people who have taken the decision, who have bought the course. So just give me 24 hours and you will get access to it. And for the people who are still thinking, you guys can implement the strategies on your own. And then you can ask the questions in the group. I would be happy to help you out. And the people who have already taken the decision, I'm gonna send you the link to the WhatsApp group, the exclusive WhatsApp group where I'm going to do the live workshops every week. So even this weekend we have one live workshop, so you can attend it, and then we will get to know each other. So those are not the workshops; those are the meetings. So in those meetings, we usually communicate with each other. Like in workshops, it's a one-way workshop, one-way communication, but in the meetings, it's a two-way communication. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your time. And if you can just write a review about me, guys, that would be more than helpful for me. If you can just go and write a review about me by tagging me, I would be really happy. Uh, so I've got two LinkedIn connections. I can, okay, Dr. Shabir, I've got your, uh, okay. Oh, you are from Jammu and Kashmir. Nice. Where's the Zoom? Where's the Zoom? चलो ठीक है guys, it was nice meeting you. Happy New Year, and I hope you have a very wonderful year ahead, and we will get to see you again. So guys, thank you, have a nice day, and I'll see you again. Don't forget to write a post about me on LinkedIn about how you felt about today's workshop, and then I'll see you next time. Thanks guys, bye bye.